United States of America, Nicky Rodriguez.
There is Nicky Rodriguez, one of our finalists in the over 99 kilogram division. Former teammate of Gordon Ryan, representing the B team out of Austin, Texas. Defeated
From
another
the
rival
United
of
States
Gordon
of
Ryan.
America, Gordon Ryan.
Speaking of Gordon Ryan, there he is in the gray hoodie, playing to the fans. He has made quick work of his opponents. Went the distance against Victor Hugo in the quarterfinal. Quick submission in the round of 16, quick submission today in the semifinal. I think he won in around 12 seconds with an outside heel hook. Doing a great job in his division and in conserving his energy heading into this final and into ultimately his super fight later today, or later tonight, I should say. He's been confident all week. Many consider him the greatest grappler on the planet right now. We'll find out against Andre Galvão if that is true.
Now, fighting out of the blue corner from Austin, Texas, by way of Clayton, New Jersey, representing the B team, the 2019 ADCC silver medalist, the black belt slayer, Nicky Rodriguez. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner from Austin, Texas, by way of Monroe, New Jersey, representing New Wave, the three-time ADCC champion, the King, Gordon Ryan.
It doesn't get much better than Bruce Buffer announcing you before you compete. Let's throw it down to the commentators on mat 2.
All right, we are live from the 2022 ADCC World Championship. Ricardo Amendolia joined by Mr. Sean Williams, and the voice of FloGrappling, Mr. Chase Smith, is joining us for these special ADCC finals. Chase, how you feeling tonight?
Man, what an honor to be here. Amazing scene unfolding before us, and they've jumped right into things. Sean, what's going on out there?
Yeah, right now I think Gordon's just going to go underneath. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes onto the legs, try to rather quickly. although this could be a good time for him to draw this out. Gordon, the best thing he does, one of the best things he does is just keep this consistent, steady pressure. Not super fast, not super slow, but it's consistent, and it's like a metronome, and it slowly wears you down. So Nicky's going to have to do a good job of staying on the inside, keeping his legs free, and then picking his time when he can maybe pass.
We saw them open up. Nicky Rod looks like he got a trip takedown, real flash takedown. I just blinked and I missed it, but already Nicky Rod stalking Gordon Ryan from the top position. I like that metrodome comment there, Sean Williams. I got to get the definition of that one later on, but lots of stuff going, a lot of intricacies here, you know. And this is not only a match that's going to determine the new champion of the 99 kilogram plus division here at ADCC, but this is a match between two former teammates. And, you know, there's been a little bit of heat, you know, in the air with these two, and it'll be very interesting to see how this unfolds. They spent a lot of time training together, but it's been about 2 years since they've ever trained or rolled or competed. So let's see how it all plays out.
Yeah, I think Gordon was happy to accept that takedown in a way. You know, that negates any possibility of a penalty point or negative point being assigned. He can play from bottom here and kind of warm up at his own speed.
Exactly.
And especially in the finals, where a negative is for the duration of the entire match, and Gordon already attacking the leg of Nick Rodriguez. He's got a nice little bite there. Sean Williams, talk us through it.
Yeah, he's trying to get a side-on knee pressure, then he's tucking the elbow in. He's nearly has heel exposure here. Now he does. He's got heel exposure.
And Gordon Ryan just submitted Nick Rodriguez and has become a three-time ADCC champion. Sorry, 3 different weight classes has Gordon Ryan, the king, champion of 3 different weight classes, 88, 99, and 99 plus. Now making it his 4th
Your
time
gold medalist
ADCC
by submission, Gordon
Congratulations,
Ryan.
Gordon Ryan.
And the king revels in his success. Man, he has looked absolutely phenomenal today. Flawless run. Little gift to the crowd.
Yeah, and he went right underneath, went right on the legs, sucked that up, got heel exposure, had the knee line all secure, and I think Nicky knew, hey, I'm not getting out of this one.
Well, we're gonna kick it back to Kenny Florian to take a look at the replay here and see how fast and intricate Gordon Ryan was able to get that submission.
Yeah. All right, guys, so there's Gordon Ryan getting it done here. There's Gordon Ryan getting it done against his former teammate and training partner, Nicky Rodriguez. He tied up both legs, went to the outside heel hook, and you see that right leg of Nicky Rodriguez is tied up. He can't roll left, he can't roll right. He can't create space, and there's Gordon Ryan saying, what? I'm the best. What a performance from Gordon Ryan. He was efficient, he was clean, he was finishing most of his opponents. And he is going to go into this super fight relatively fresh. That was the big question mark for me, was how much energy would he have left in that absolute match, which could potentially go a long time. Well, it looked like a walk in the park for the king, Gordon Ryan. No.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your 99 kg final. From Australia, Craig Jones.
There's Craig Jones. There's Craig Jones from the B team in Austin, Texas. He's had a phenomenal tournament so far. On his way to the final. He submitted his first 2 opponents. Went to decision against Nicholas Marigali in a very close match. Was very aggressive early on, attacking submissions. I really believe that was the difference in getting him the decision here.
From Brazil, Kaynan Duarte.
And there's Kaynan Duarte. He was a champion in the over 99 kilogram division in 2019. Now trying to do the same in the under 99 kilogram division. Was successful in the round of 16 against Owen Livesey. Then beat Elder Cruz in the quarterfinals. Defeated Rafael Lovato Jr. by decision in the semifinals. And he's got a history against Craig Jones.
And now, fighting out of the blue corner from Austin, Texas, by way of Melbourne, Australia, captain of the B team, the 2-time ADCC silver medalist, Craig Jones. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner from San Diego, California, by way of Sao Paulo, Brazil, representing AGOS, the 2-time ADCC silver medalist, Kaynan Duarte.
And there you have it. We're about to see the under 99 kilogram final. We're going to send it to our commentators at Mat 2.
All right, guys, we return to the action here. It's Craig Jones versus Kaynan Duarte in the men's 99 and under kilogram division here at the 2022 ADCC World Championship. This is Ricardo Amendolia calling the action with Mr. Chase Smith. I got Mr. Sean Williams, and we got Kaynan versus Craig, the rematch for the gold.
Man, what a campaign for Craig Jones so far throughout this tournament. His match with Nicholas Marigali in the semi was electrifying. He's come here with something to prove, Sean.
Yeah, we've seen Kaynan be very aggressive in the very beginning of most of his matches. And he's not taking off the gas right now.
Well, we've seen these two compete before, and the path to victory for Kaynan in their previous engagement was back take, I believe, off Craig trying to attack his leg, which is very typical of the Atos Jiu-Jitsu team, especially Andre Galvão and a lot of guys like Lucas Hulk Barbosa. They're back attack specialists in the leg entanglement. So Craig's got to be very careful if he opts to start attacking the legs of Kaynan.
Side there.
Craig Jones in the black rash guard, Kaynan in the grayish dark blue there, top and bottoms. Once again, we're live here from Las Vegas, Nevada, Thomas Mack Center, ADCC 2022 World Championship.
There's a nice double shot.
Just a reminder, Kaynan was actually the gold medalist in the 99 plus division of 2019. Decided to drop down in weight, and Craig Jones was a silver medalist and decided to go up.
So Kaynan already has his hands. It looks like they're locked already. Craig's creating some space with that shin, but he's trying to get an overhook and pull Kaynan in. But you see Kaynan's keeping the distance here. He might try to trip off of this. If he can't get his leg into the middle, his right leg into the middle.
Just the power of Kaynan coming through right there. But Craig, maybe not in the worst position.
Yeah, I think he just sat down into that.
Kaynan Duarte on top of Craig Jones. Looking to pass, holding that shin down with his left hand. Now cupping the head, watch that arm, because Craig attacked with that beautiful Udigatami. Similar position. I believe it was his first match of the entire tournament. I got to say, this is probably the best Craig Jones we've seen in a few years. He had an amazing campaign. Again, attacking the Udigatami.
Yeah, that Udigatami there, he used it really well. Like, dislocated an elbow using that from his three-quarter guard position. And the cool thing about that attack is if Kaynan pulls out, that's what lets him go right underneath in the legs. He does have to off-balance Kaynan. He's going to have to use that left leg, that knee lever, I like to call crowbar, to move him a little over the top of him, and I'll get him a little bit easier entrance underneath there.
Kaynan already picking up a couple of warnings for passivity on both knees, mostly framing away, pulling at the back of the head, but not committing to any serious passing attempts as of yet.
Well, I think it's a good strategy to keep the knees on the mat to try to avoid the inversions and, you know, preventing Craig Jones from trying to get underneath them to tangle up those legs. But he's got to watch, because those ADCC referees will start calling stalling, and then they'll start penalizing Kaynan.
Craig trying to pull that inside leg to him. And he's trying to work in there and pull that into him, cause a little off balance or put Kaynan on his hip.
I really don't see Kaynan going for like a pin or trying to underhook Craig on the right side there. He seems content to just hold on that top right leg. Why do you think that is, Sean Williams?
Yeah, he's trying to pull. I mean, he's pulling Craig's head in, and he does need to be a little cautious there that Craig doesn't bring the head all the way in, because now he's got that cross face, but he has to be a little cautious of that, because even over the top, you're letting the head come in. Even as a crossface, Craig still could pass his head underneath there if he is committed to inversion or going underneath.
"15 minutes and 27 seconds left in this match. Points will be awarded at the 10-minute mark, so there's another 5 minutes of grappling action that could potentially happen. The idea of the ADCC point system was to allow grapplers to open up and attack submissions, but you know, in certain matches, it gets a little more strategic than they'd like to see. Look how Kaynan was just shutting down Craig by pinning down his left hand, but Craig just trying to inch underneath, trying to get closer and closer hip to hip, trying to get underneath to have the leverage to hoist them up or start tangling those legs up. There we go, referee calling for action. That's the second warning, I believe.
Now Craig has his hands locked. This will be a little different. Let's see if he's going to try to get underneath there. I like the right butterfly hook that Craig Jones has right now. That way he's on the inside now with both legs. If he elevates.
And how amazing it is, we have about 14,000 people and they all just oohed and awed just because Craig lifted Kaynan's leg.
That's right.
It shows the education of the fans that we have here in attendance. These are 14,000 grapplers here in Las Vegas.
I'm glad you said that. You know, I've been thinking that all weekend is how impressed I am with our fan base, and I believe that's because they're all most of them are practitioners. Like, Yeah, as you said, I've heard so many oohs and ahs over little positional exchanges, or not even that, potential exchanges, and it's just really wonderful to hear.
One thing kind of pointed out leading up to ADCC during his camp is that he thought Craig made a mistake by moving up in the weight class. He thought that he wouldn't be able to handle the heavier guys. So far, Craig has passed with flying colors. However, kind of may be the absolute strongest athlete in this division, and a great gas tank as well as a measured pace. How do you guys think Craig is going to handle maybe going 20 full minutes plus the overtime rounds that could happen here?
Yeah, it's a good question. Right now, Kaynan is doing a very good job of keeping his legs in a good position, but again, we have a lot of time. If Craig gets him moving around and he can get in on the leg, he'll have a legit chance to hit something.
And a penalty point has been awarded to Kaynan, or excuse me, a negative point, -1. So that definitely puts the onus on Kaynan Duarte to get things moving here.
The rumblings in the gym at Atos is that Kaynan's camp for this has just been amazing. He's just had an incredible training camp, looking impeccable in all of his roles and a lot of his preparation. But like we said, he definitely has an advantage. He has that one win over Craig a couple years back. It was a different rule set. It wasn't sub only, it was points, but Kaynan was able to catch Craig, get to his back, and get the win. So mentally, he has a little bit of an advantage here. Physically, he looks a little bit better, but technically, we will find out who is the superior grappler. Or we could find out.
Yeah, well, he's absolutely, it looks like he's in the best shape I've ever seen him in. He's performed very well this weekend. So.
Duarte continuing to try to pass the guard of Craig Jones here. Craig with the little overhook on Kaynan's left arm for a second there. Almost looked like he was going to hit an armpit armbar. Shout out to Silver Fox for that phrase there.
Yeah, he from that knee shield, that Z guard, he likes to hit that triangle off of that overhook, but he needs to, right now, Kaynan's done such a good job of keeping his right leg on the inside. He should love to see him back it up with a right underhook, but Craig needs to move him around a little bit more.
So there's a couple different ways that this could play out, in my opinion now, just seeing how things are progressing. Kaynan continues to smash and eventually gets a pass, possibly to the back, or gets tangled. If neither of those happens, if it starts on the feet in the overtime, Kaynan's got a bit of an advantage in the wrestling for sure. So that could be to his advantage. He could end up scoring on Craig. He's got, not that he's got better takedowns, but he's more known for having aggressive and strong takedowns, scoring takedowns. Craig's got some nice throws, but it's really tough to throw Kaynan Duarte. Kaynan now trying to get the pass. Passes to Mount. No points awarded yet, but in 15 seconds, there will be. Now, just a reminder, although he's in Mount, I don't think he's going to get the points once the 10-minute mark hits. He has to have another movement to score, if I'm not mistaken there.
You're absolutely correct. He's going to have to come off the mount and then remount again. The easiest way to do that is to leg pummel off to knee on stomach like this, like he's doing, and then put his foot, and then you can even get knee on stomach points and then go back to mount. He should get knee on stomach points right now. And so that's the best. Now he's back to mount. That's the easiest way to do that.
Similar to that position, if you have the back with the hooks, you can take your hook out, put it back in, and keep scoring here at ADCC. So it'd be interesting to see what, if Kaynan continues to utilize that, rack up the points, put tons of pressure on Craig, and make Craig get desperate to escape. Usually when there's desperation, especially from the mount against a technical submission grappler, that's when they get caught. So Craig has to be careful here. He's got to be patient, but he's got to defend himself.
Yeah, I call this full T when your arms are up like this, just based off the T Kimura. So Kaynan is like, I mean, he's large and in charge. Actually, this is his to mess up. He needs to stop moving, keep his feet crossed, put his hands on top of Craig Jones's head, and then Katagatami when this happens. When Craig bridges up to free one arm, you let that arm out and you go to a Katagatami. It's literally the most classic mount position right here that you can create. And the thing is that Craig has to do that. If he doesn't bridge up and get one arm free, he'll never get out of this mount. This is as good as you get from the mount, basically, is this full T position, cross-legged. And you can force your opponent to bridge up, free an arm, and immediately hit Katagatami. He could also elect to move up on an arm lock, but I think that would be a massive mistake right now. There's a lot of time left. Arm locks, you can lose those quite easy. Katagatami is much safer. And where he is right now, Kaynan can just literally buy his time. It's all about Craig bridging up to get an arm free to get out of this.
And you see Craig repeatedly going for kind of this cheeky nogi Ezekiel, but it's sort of what he's left with right now. He can't do a whole lot else.
He has to bridge up and get one arm to the side. I mean, that strangle is really difficult on someone who really is as well versed in jiu-jitsu as Kaynan. I mean, you can always catch something, but that's a difficult task. And you can see put his foot back in the half guard. He's just going to pass again and try to score points. That's
Kaynan Duarte
scored more there, and I believe he got another negative, which I'm not there. See there he's bridged up and free his arm now. That was sort of a mistake on Kaynan to let both arms back down. He had such good control, but now Craig could actually work to get out now. He's got both arms down by the hips.
Kaynan Duarte, large and in charge, like Sean Williams says, and in the mount position, up 7-0 with 7 points left, down about 4 penalties, but Craig Jones just reestablished guard. We could see something happen here, and the momentum can change totally.
It absolutely can. You know, Craig's a finisher, and I do think that if you look at Kaynan's past losses, the most previous ones have all been heel hooks.
Yeah.
Inside heel hooks, cross ashis. I'm pretty certain that most of them that he's lost from have been a cross heel hook.
Kaynan Duarte continuing to stalk Craig Jones in the top position there. 6 minutes, 20 seconds left in this match. Battle of Brazil and Australia, Atos versus B team. Two of the greatest grapplers in the sport today. Here live from Las Vegas, Nevada, to Thomas Mack Center. Near sold out arena, probably the biggest audience in the history of grappling. Live on FloGrappling.
Craig sneaks in that butterfly hook one more time.
But you see that right hook of Kaynan coming nicely as soon as that leg became a little isolated. He put the hook in. It's a good idea.
So now that they're standing, Kaynan has to be careful. If he walks more than 3 steps backwards, I believe that's when he gets penalties for stalling. So he has to always continually go forward. Sort of the intricate rules of ADCC makes it its very unique rule set, different than the contemporary BJJ rules, but one that forces action and submissions. Five minutes, 15 seconds left in this match. Kaynan Duarte. If you notice Sean Williams, he likes to pin Craig Jones's left wrist a lot and just kind of raise it up past the shoulder line. I remember when he fought him in Kasai, he did something similar. He was always controlling the bottom hand to prevent him from hugging his leg.
That's right. It's trying to keep him from going underneath there. Now Kaynan's getting in deep. He's just gonna, if he gets above the knee, there's that triangle I was talking about, but now Kaynan's above the legs. So let's see if he elects to lock his hands. Nope. Craig was able to get some space.
Kaynan has picked up another negative point here. He's at -5, meaning Craig is a sweep away from tying this reversal but he has not managed to get a whole lot of offense off.
Yeah.
But still, he's remarkably still in it as far as the points are concerned.
Yeah, he would probably have to sweep or a clean sweep to side or attain back or mount to catch up on points. And if he does, technically he would win if he can get to 7. But with 4 minutes left and Kaynan on top being so dominant, I just don't know if that's one's in the books here. I think Kaynan might walk away victorious, making him a 2 division champion, but never count Craig Jones out. The man from down under on the bottom of the Brazilian monster. Now back in contemporary De La Riva, or sorry, butterfly guard here, flattening him out. Back to the mat, to the dismay of the crowd.
Six negative points for Duarte. There's enough time here for Kaynan, if he doesn't get moving, to lose his lead.
I don't think I've ever seen that many.
No, not in a finals match. Oh, there, Odugatami again. Kaynan slips out. Three minutes left in this match. Kaynan Duarte on top of Craig Jones, defending all the submissions, backing out. He's got to be careful. He might get another penalty. Little foot stomp action a la Kade and Ruotolo. Oh, and
that's 7 negative points for Kaynan Duarte. He really needs to.
Oh, and Craig Jones working to the back there. Gets shut down by Kaynan Duarte.
This is a good technique, the octopus guard, but I think it's going to be really difficult on Kaynan. I just think that's going to be a very difficult thing to pull off. He's going to really have to get his elbow high. Kaynan is very good in positionally.
Craig Jones, originally from Australia, moved to Austin, Texas recently. One of the head coaches at the B team. Craig, part of the growing Australia jiu-jitsu scene out there. And now relocated to Austin, Texas. Kaynan Duarte, home base in San Diego, originally from Brazil. The Atos Jiu-Jitsu Training Center with Andre Galvão, Ruotolo brothers, Lucas Hulk Barbosa. And looking to pass now is Kaynan Duarte to north-south for a second. He's got to pin his back to the mat to get those points. 75% of the back needs to be down. There it is. Kaynan is racking up points here, right? 11-0 with 1 minute and 8 seconds left. Dominant performance by Kaynan Duarte despite the penalties. He is not losing a position. He is in control. He's large and in charge. And Kaynan Duarte is 50 seconds away from winning his second ADCC gold medal. I think we're going to have to see the Craig Jones of 2017 pulling off flying triangles and crazy leg locks. If he wants to win this match, he's got to do something here with 30 seconds left. Otherwise, Kaynan Duarte takes the gold. Kaynan now shucking and jiving and faking some takedowns on Craig. Oh, and Craig tries to take down of his own. Gets deflected and shut down by Kaynan Duarte.
It's another 2 points for Kaynan on the board, and despite a little bit of drama there with the negative points, Kaynan Duarte sails to another ADCC gold medal.
And there you have it. Kaynan Duarte is your 2022 ADCC World Champion, making him a 2-division champion of this competition.
And now, your 99-kilo
Kaynan
gold
Duarte.
medalist, Kaynan Duarte.
be taking it over to Kenny Florian for an on-the-mat interview. Kaynan's just getting a little water break there, and then he'll be having a few words with our very own Kenny Florian here on the mat to talk about his gold medal.
All right, I'm here with your winner, Kaynan Duarte. In 2019, you won the over 99 kilogram division. You now won the under 99 kilogram division. Give me your thoughts on your performance tonight.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. I'm happy with my performance. I could have a better performance, you know, but I want to congratulate everyone, but it's not easy to be here, you know. You can say whatever, but only the best one step on this match. I want to say thank you for Craig Jones. You know, Jiu-Jitsu, everyone has your own game, you know. So I have my personality, I have my style, so I have to win. I cannot please you guys. I have to do what I gotta do. And, you know, the results speak by themselves, you know. I want to say congratulations for all the athletes. It's not easy to be here. Like, you guys see this performance, but we put our like 24 hours of our day here. I had nothing, you know, and everything that I have, this sport gave it to me. This sport is amazing. I love this sport. For sure, you guys love this sport. This sport like bring people up, you know. You find friendships, and I love this. And Craig, I will never take your second place, you know.
Kaynan, I know that your knee was wrapped up. What was the injury? What happened?
Yesterday, my match against El Monstro from Checkmate. When I took his back, I torqued my knee. And, you know, like a human, you always have a negative mindset sometimes. So we have a war inside of us. No, it's not easy to step here with all of you guys watching us. But, you know, it's like life. We gotta do it. You know, we have to keep pushing every time.
Kaynan, congratulations. This is his second gold medal in 2 different divisions. Well done.
Congratulations, Kaynan Duarte, 2-time ADCC gold medalist in 2 different weight classes. Dominant performance against Craig Jones. Gonna wait to check out the replay here in a sec. Just want to say thank you to everyone at home tuning in here on FloGrappling. And here's the replay. Kaynan Duarte, dominant from the mount, large and in charge, trying to pass. Craig Jones with the octopus guard attempt. And then Kaynan was able to pass at the ending of the match, got to north-south, dominating in position. Craig Jones was constantly trying to push him away, frame away, do what he could, attack the arms, but just too much for him. Congratulations, Kaynan Duarte. Your 2022 ADCC World Champion and 2 division champion of ADCC.
Yeah, I think Kaynan did just such a great job of keeping himself in great position that whole entire match. Made his match.
And now, it's time for the 88 kilogram final. From the United States of America, Giancarlo Bodoni!
Giancarlo Bodoni, representing New Wave Jiu-Jitsu. Impressive win yesterday, defeating Mateus Denise, the champion of this division. Looking to take on Lucas Hulk Barbosa, who will be coming here later on. And the two have fought quite a few times over the last few years. But here at ADCC, it's something else. There's something in the air here in Vegas. We can feel the electricity. And it's not just those Japanese drums drumming it up.
Yeah, Bodoni, as you mentioned, has been phenomenal all weekend long. His match in the semifinals against Owen O'Flanagan, he showed off kind of a modified toe hold, sometimes called a shock lock, as my coach
Brazil.
This is great.
Lucas Barbosa.
The Hulk, Lucas Barbosa, in the finals. Barbosa in a lighter weight class than before. The Altos Jiu-Jitsu black belt, an absolute monster. He wants to make his transition to MMA. He's supposed to have a fight at the PFL recently, so we'll look for that later on in the year. But right now, he's got an ADCC gold medal to win, potentially, against an opponent that he knows very well, Giancarlo Bodoni. Very similar styles between the Hulk and Giancarlo, not afraid to mix it up with the wrestling and beautiful jiu-jitsu as well. Let's kick it over to Bruce Buffer.
And now, fighting out of the blue corner from Austin, Texas, making the finals in his first ADCC, representing New Wave, Giancarlo Bodoni! And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner from San Diego, California, by way of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, representing ATOS, the 2019 ADCC bronze medalist, Lucas Hulk Barbosa.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. 2022 ADCC World Championship. This is the men's under 88 kilograms division. We will look to see who will be the new champion of this division. Ricardo Amendolia here with my broadcast team, Mr. Sean Williams and Chase Smith, calling the action here live from Las Vegas, Nevada. Chase, what do you think of this matchup?
It's got a lot to live up to. A pair of great finals already in the books here at ADCC 2022. Giancarlo has looked flawless, but the same could be said for the Hulk. Aggressive pace to kick things off here. You know we're going to see some great wrestling.
As we mentioned before, Hulk has definitely dropped down a weight, but you know he looks strong, he looks fit, his cardio is on point. He's just looking like he's ready for that gold medal. But Giancarlo Bodoni dethroned King Kong. If you could beat King Kong, you might be able to beat a Hulk in the same weekend. What do you think about that, Sean Williams?
Yeah, I like what Giancarlo's doing. He's getting on the head. He's starting to weigh in on the head. He's getting on the foot play. And I like that. Hulk was always heavy on the head, but I like what he's doing so far.
Hulk is sorry, I was just gonna say Hulk, a bronze medalist, the 2019 ADCC World Championships, and Giancarlo is the North American Trials winner of the ADCC. So Trials winners have had a lot of success and pulled off a lot of upsets in this weekend.
So you can see the difference between how they're dealing with collar ties. Watch the difference. Hulk ducks his head down and straight down to the mat, sort of shrugs it off just straight down. Giancarlo uses posting on the elbows and keeps his posture up. This is going to play a big dividend for him. Do you see how he just ducks his head down? So he's going to take the blunt of that collar tie. Watch the difference on how Giancarlo takes that off. See how his posture stayed relatively high? He's posting on the elbow, he goes underneath it. That's a big difference in how you deal with these collar ties, whether it wears and tears on your neck.
"17 minutes, 50 seconds left in this battle of Brazil versus the United States.
See again, just the peeling off of the hands, the peeling off of the hands.
Takedown attempt by Hulk, met with a nice front headlock. Guillotine there by Bodoni.
There's a decent bite on that.
There was a bite on like a face lock right there, and he tried to ukewaza, but it just failed that time.
Hulk, you know, much like Kaynan, he's got some tactical passing, tons of pressure, but the one difference I feel, especially seeing Hulk in his no-gi matches, is he's a little faster to get to the back. And if Bodoni is not careful and he gives him any back exposure, the Hulk will take it. But easier said than done, but Bodoni has just been getting better and better every time we see him. Hulk now going head down, putting that pressure on Bodoni. I like how he's changing sides left and right, passing directions there, Sean Williams. What do you think of that?
Yeah, it's a good tactic to try to feel which side, if Bodoni has a side that he prefers or does not prefer, and what the feel of each side is. Gotta love the pressure that the refs and the judges are putting on these passivity calls. They're really keeping the pace explosive here.
Sixteen minutes and 5 seconds left in this match. Hulk on top, Bodoni. Hulk a little bit more active in his passing than Kaynan, opting to kind of elevate, drop, mix it up. Yeah. Again, you know, these two have faced off a few times over the last couple of years, so they know each other's games. They felt it here before, but despite all that, a lot can happen here on these ADCC mats.
Hulk doing a good job of keeping that right leg stapled in again. Same as Kaynan did before. That's exactly reminiscent of how Andre dealt with Felipe Pena in the last ADCC. He just kept that leg stapled in there. Felipe never could get underneath the legs. There, Giancarlo has pulled him in though.
Oh, be careful, there's a little bit of back exposure there.
Right.
Hulk is all over it.
Gotta watch your back when you're battling with a Hulk. Bodoni, no risk, no reward. Tried to make some movement, but almost gave it up there. 14 minutes, 50 seconds left in this match. Hulk is in a good position. He's got the head and arm, Sean Williams. Talk us through what's happening here.
He's in a great position. Giancarlo has really no other option but to turn and now hand fight and then try to get this right. He's got to keep turning this way. Hulk's doing a good job of using that grapevine with his right leg and flattening out Giancarlo. And that's what he wants to do. He's got to get that right elbow to the mat. Now it's getting worse. His shoulder needs to be under the chin.
Oh, passes through. Head and arm is locked. Now Hulk gets to the back.
Oh, he shrugs him off the top, though.
Beautiful escape by Bodoni. The Hulk is cut. Saw a little blood there on his head or his ear.
I think that's from his ear from the match, the previous match. Yeah, that was a very nice attempt on the Katagatami. Just a few things going wrong there, but like lots of pressure.
I wonder if that burned out his arms just a little bit there, because doing the Katagatami from within the half guard, there's only, you know, you don't see that finish very often, and it's more so used to kind of as a maneuver to pass. But as soon as he did do that, Bodoni was able to escape. So Hulk is super strong. It wouldn't surprise me if he actually did finish it from within the half guard.
Again, you can see just the way Bodoni is handling all of the, like again, all the collar ties. You see how he's posting on the elbows, taking them off. Just a bit different. His posture's stronger. Hulk, when he gets the collar tie, he's gonna put his head to the mat. He's gonna feel that weight.
Bodoni looking unfazed.
That's it. He's looking very fresh right now.
Bodoni cornered by Mr. John Danaher at the moment, and Jonatas Gurgel coaching Lucas Hulk Barbosa from Atos. 12 minutes, 45 seconds left in this matchup. Saw some nice exchanges so far, but no points awarded because we're not past the 10-minute mark. We're about 2 minutes and 35 seconds until that point, and that's when we will see points awarded. But penalty for guard pulling remains in the entire duration, so we'll probably see wrestling for the next 2 minutes at least.
Hey, good attitude.
Nice shot. That was a great shot by Bodoni. That was a great shot. Head right down the middle. Double leg. No score. It's inside the still no score for any points in the no points round, but that was a beautiful double leg.
So I'm not going to say that Hulk was okay with accepting that, but he definitely didn't fight it too long. It was either because Bodoni was so accurate with the timing and position of that shot, or Hulk is opting to be in this position so he can start attacking from the bottom.
It looked pretty deep. I got to say the timing was perfect on that. But Hulk, like you said, is not necessarily in a terrible position with no points on the board. He can wrestle up with the best of them. Maybe he's going to wait that out here from the bottom position.
That's right. I mean, being in the guard is much better than having someone on the back of your turtle that's seemingly very fresh. So.
Hulk on the bottom, as you mentioned, trying to wrestle up. Bodoni shutting it down. Now back to the feet here. 11 minutes and 10 seconds left in this match. Points will start coming into play. And if they repeat what techniques they were using so far, we should see some points on the board. There were some nice exchanges in this match.
Yeah, this has been a great match so far. Both guys have had their fair share of offense.
You know, this is something that I love to see, especially in the ADCC rule set. It's nice to see people play jiu-jitsu on the floor, but I love seeing the wrestling. I love seeing the contrast of takedowns, you know, whether it be sort of your orthodox wrestling or people like Bianca Basilio and Ffion Davies mixing up a little judo, and Marigatu with the foot sweeps and just all sorts of takedowns. It makes ADCC special because you got to remember, back in the day when this was created, this was the proving ground to see who had the best grappling style. Judo was allowed, Sambo was allowed, wrestling was allowed, and of course Jiu-Jitsu, which basically reigned supreme with about 97% of all gold medalists being from BJJ. All right, less than 10 minutes to go. Points are on, so if any takedowns are scored, they will get 2. If they take the opponent down past the legs and pin for 3 seconds, that's a 4-point takedown, which is called a clean takedown in the ADCC rules.
The shot by Hulk, but I think Bodoni had a collar tie when he take that shot, so he felt that one coming. He's got to pinch the elbows, doing a good job of pinching the elbows to get by the arms. Now a cradle coming, very nice.
Double unders for Hulk, inside leg trip, Bodoni slips out. Bodoni with the nice counter. Hulk head standing there with rolls out of bounds.
That's kind of what we were talking about earlier this weekend. Like, one of the best things that having a training partner like Satoshi Ishii is going to do for you is that judo is such a good defensive clearing. He used an Uchimata right there just to clear Hulk out. And if you can't score, you can at least clear a deep body lock or leg attack out with the use of high-level judo.
You called it right there, Sean Williams. Satoshi Ishii, the monster judoka who's been training at New Wave. He's helped these guys develop their foot sweep game, Uchimatas from the standing position. Feel like that's been the secret weapon at New Wave Jiu-Jitsu, and Bodoni now on top of Hulk.
I think Hulk's starting to fade a little bit. You see him taking deep breaths out of his mouth. Right there, wasn't quite ready to recover from the attack. And look at Bodoni all over it now.
Bodoni gets to the back of Hulk. Triangle, body triangle, gonna get points. He's got 3, and he's in prime position to finish the Hulk. The choke is on, but Hulk is hand fighting.
I really think you're right. I think Hulk has really faded a lot. That pace that Bodoni is keeping, somewhat reminiscent of how Gordon keeps that same pace. It's just active, one thing after another. It's been heavy collar ties. All the defensive stuff that he's been doing has been very technical. So he's got a lot of energy left right here. And he's just been consistent with the collar ties, the snap downs, the foot play.
Bodoni, interestingly, with the double unders there, switching over, getting another 3 for changing the body lock there, or the body triangle, I should say.
Hulk needs a hand fight, get his back on the floor, start to face the ceiling. He's got to be careful bringing the arms up like this,
Look at the wrap that Bodoni has under the elbows of Hulk there. That was very interesting.
Yeah, that's Hulk's arms he's sort of high like this. I'm not a big fan of putting your bicep up by your ear to defend on the back, because you can really get put out of position. And it can be an exhausting place to be, especially when you have a body lock to deal with, your arms are up over your head.
Now, the one thing I will say is, they're both pretty sweaty right now. And if Hulk, he's bringing that elbow up nice and high above his head.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. This defense, you got to be careful with that defense, because you can get your arms put way out of position. And if you're tired and there's a body lock, it can really wear you out to get that back down into good hand fighting position.
Bodoni looking to cover the arm for a sec there with his left leg, now switching back to another body triangle. 9-0 for Bodoni, dominating the Hulk here.
Oh, that might be slid under the chin there.
It's under the chin. The choke is on, and Hulk just submitted. Giancarlo Bodoni just tapped Lucas Hulk Barbosa and is your 2022 88-kilogram division champion. The man who dethroned King Kong just defeated the Hulk here in Las Vegas, G. Smith.
That was something to see. Beautiful work.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting your winner, and new
didn't waste the opportunity.
What a battle.
Champion, Giancarlo Bodoni.
Take it up to our boy Kenny Florian for a post-match interview. Just a second here. If you want to check out more of Giancarlo Bodoni's matches from this weekend and the trials, go to the FloGrappling archives. You can see him win both the trials in dominant fashion and the rest of the weekend. Let's kick it back to Ken Flo.
All right, I'm here with your winner, Giancarlo Bodoni. It was your first time here at ADCC. What were your expectations heading in to this tournament? It seemed like you only got more comfortable and more confident with each and every match.
It's impossible not to be confident with the corner that I have, the training partners that I have, the coach that I have, the support team that I have. It's like you said, as the tournament went on, I just got better. So I was laser focused on every match. We would win, I'd look up at the crowd, they'd be going fucking wild. And I was like, there's no way I'm not making it through this whole weekend with this kind of energy. So I'm stoked. USA, baby. USA.
You pulled it off, man. An amazing performance. What was your strategy against Lucas Barbosa, who has a really difficult style for ADCC?
Yeah, I said it before. He's like my arch nemesis, so it's like our 5th or 6th match, and he's always a pain in the ass. He's super fucking strong, super experienced competitor. I just want to keep pressure on him the whole match, make him tired. So I know what I'm capable of in the training room, so I knew I could come out here and replicate that.
It was a brilliant performance. Giancarlo Bodoni is your 88 kilogram ADCC World Champion.
Thanks everyone for coming out. Love you guys.
Take a look at the replay here. Bodoni got to the back of the Hulk. Probably one of the only ways to beat the Hulk. Got the body triangle, got the rear naked choke, got the win, and going home with the gold, taking one home for the US of A. What a match.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, this whole ADCC weekend has just been upset after upset, amazing match after amazing match, just all new champions here in ADCC at the 2022 World Championship, live from Las Vegas, Nevada. And coming up in just a second, we're gonna have a showdown between two of the youngest competitors at ADCC, and whoever wins this will actually be the youngest to win ADCC in the 77 kilogram division. Kade Ruotolo and Mica Galvão coming up in a sec. You see Satoshi Ishii, the big man from Japan, in the crowd, congratulating Bodoni.
Yeah, it's amazing to hear Giancarlo talk about feeding off the crowd, feeling the energy. I've heard that a lot from the athletes over the last 2 days, and it is really something to be here right now, and it's quite the sight. And man, these guys deserve every bit of it. It's an amazing feeling being here right now.
Well, this ADCC has been 3 years in the making. We were supposed to do this 2 years back. Obviously, with COVID and stuff, had to postpone it. But you know what? Sometimes bad things happen for a reason, and I think the extra year we had to hype this event up just made it even better. Look at this crowd, Chase Smith. 14,000 grapplers here, appreciating every single intricacy. Oohing and aahing, as Sean Williams said, clapping and standing to their feet, even at the subtle footwork that happens here on the mat.
Yeah.
Just an amazing experience. Congratulations to Mo Jassim and his team for putting on an amazing show. This has been, feels like we're at like a UFC or Pride Fighting Championship back in the day.
Yeah, it's
complete with both announcers, Lenny Hart and Bruce Buffer. Doesn't get much better than that.
No.
As we mentioned, coming up, the showdown at 77 kilogram, Kade Ruotolo versus Mica Galvão. There's an extra little spice in this match because Kade Ruotolo's brother Ty Ruotolo actually called for this match on a Who's Number One recently.
And now, for the 77
and, we're
kilogram
gonna get to see
division.
Here in ADCC.
From Brazil, Mica Galvão.
Mica Galvão makes his way, his long-awaited ADCC debut this weekend. Many are calling him the next big thing in jiu-jitsu. Gi, no gi, BJJ, luta livre, wrestling. He doesn't care if it's grappling. Mica's been there, done that, and won it all.
Yeah, I think we can remove next from that. Mica is a big deal.
Yes.
Despite JT Torres being the front runner as a two-time returning champ, Mica Galvão was always in the conversation about who might take home gold at 77 kilos. He's made his way to the final, looking phenomenal throughout. Tough match with Dante Leon in the semis. But man, it is tough to say how you beat this kid.
Mica Galvão from Manaus, Amazonas, Brazil. Manauara's in the house. Takes on Kade Ruotolo. Mica from the Team Fight Sports. And Melky Galvão in Manaus, who also has another competitor in the finals next, which will be Diogo Reis. But man, Mica's got his hands full. Kade Ruotolo has looked amazing this weekend.
The United States of America, Kade Ruotolo!
Kade Ruotolo makes his way to the ADCC mats. This is Kade's first ADCC campaign, and he had an amazing performance. Every single match was a show by Kade Ruotolo from start to finish, from opening round to the finals. Kade Ruotolo is one of the most exciting competitors, grapplers, jiu-jitsu athletes in the world right now.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner from Manaus, Brazil, representing Fight Sports Club at the age of 18, Mica Galvão. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner from San Diego, California, representing age host at the age of 19, Kade Ruotolo.
Well, we're guessing that it would be a showdown between Mica and JT Torres, the former champion, but we got JT's teammate, Kade Ruotolo, one of the most exciting grapplers in the world today, against Mica Galvão. It's Manaus versus San Diego here in the 77 kilogram finals. I got goosebumps, Jay Smith. How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm in awe. It's worth noting Kade Ruotolo has secured 3 submission wins on his way to the final. Lachlan Giles, Roberto Jimenez, and PJ Barch. A lot of variety in his game, crazy scrambles, submissions from anywhere. It's really something special to watch him compete.
Kade Ruotolo, one half of the Fighting Ruotolos. Ty, his brother, twin brother, 2 of the most exciting competitors on the planet today. And, you know, they just throw caution to the wind, Sean Williams. They're going out there, they're doing takedowns, they're doing throws, they're doing back takes, they're doing darces, they're doing marses, whatever you want to call it. They're throwing everything at each other.
Yeah, that's exactly right, and it's unpredictable, right? He's sort of unpredictable, so that makes it hard to deal with him. You saw him just drop down for an ankle pick, just out of the blue, and then he's back up on the collar ties, and there was no real setup, but he's so long and he gets through on things, so he's a little unpredictable.
Mica Galvão, yellow, green, rash guard, blue shorts. Kade Ruotolo with the black shorts and rash guard. Mica now. And on to take it, he's got to be careful here. Kade's really good at defending his position. Mica spins out. Kade on top. He's got his neck almost. He's
got to watch the darces here. It's something that he specializes in.
Mica controlling the arm of Kade Ruotolo, trying to prevent that darce as Sean Williams is calling. Pushing it away, making space. Kade now using that right knee to inch closer. Gets cross-face on Mica Galvão, does Kade Ruotolo.
Gotta watch his weight, excuse me, Ricardo.
Yeah.
He's got to watch his weight a little bit. Kade's getting a little far off to the left. And unless he goes over the top of the head and isolates that far arm with his right arm, it's going to have to be, he's got an underhook. He's got to watch that weight.
Mica doing a great job of making space, trying to elevate Kade. Inverting now. Getting to the top position. Tangles up a leg. Kade looking for the back, it looks like.
He's moving that right knee into the hip so he can then push that left leg down and think about taking the back.
Kade's counter ability, I want to say, is just next level.
I would say that it's arguable he's the best. The two brothers are the best too at that counter, that particular counter, that back take off of heel hook opportunity.
you know, I can't remember the last time we've seen Mica Galvão in any sort of bad position. But every time he's there, he works his way back to a guard, extends his legs, pushes Kade away. Now he's coming back on top. But again, every time he's making space on Kade, Kade counters right away. Ruotolo is known for their foot stomp passing system, which forces their opponents to normally try to attack their legs with their arms, which sets up the darces and anacondas that they love to do.
Well, they love to put a pace on their opponents, right? They want to break them down. You know, it's not the first punch, it's the 30th jab that lands and really causes some damage, and that's how they do their passing. And again, kind of showing the darce there a little bit is Kade, covering the face, making things nasty. He knows this is a long match. He can just try and do his best to wear Mica down.
Mica on the bottom, hooking the leg with his arms. He's got a strong lock on that. Inverting now, little, would we call that a matrix guard? Right to 50-50, or no, going right to the heel, I should say. Mica now getting to the back, and Kade with the nice counter. Mica's got double unders here. 15 minutes, 30 seconds left to go. Battle of Brazil versus America here in Las Vegas. Team Fight Sports versus Team Atos.
Yeah, Kade should keep him right here because Mica has double unders, so you don't want to lift him up too far. You can drop underneath you and drop onto the feet, but he's unlocked his hands now.
I think he's weaponized his hair at this point.
I told you, it's just
everything's
unpredictable.
A weapon.
Everything can be a weapon, that's right. There he's now. Doing a good job to peel those underhooks off.
And so dropping a little bit into what we might call K-guard, looking for that matrix back take, which also opens up some leg attacks here.
It does. Usually it lends you to that backside position, backside 50-50 or whatnot, but
they have two very different speeds. Mica is just, it's not slow, but it's not rushed, whereas Kade scrambles fast. But every time Mica does transition, he's able to just slip right into another one, whereas Kade is a little bit more dynamic with his passing and counters and back takes. Big contrast to styles, but you know, these are two of the youngest competitors in ADCC, looking to make history and become one of the youngest champions of the ADCC Submission Fighting World Championship. Look at how Mica just constantly recovers, and Kade just does not stop moving on the top.
Yeah, Kade is doing an excellent job of keeping his legs safe, even though Mica's has a lot of offensive opportunity here. But Kade keeps freeing his legs, keeping them on the insides, grabbing the ankles with his wrist, keeping them. He's doing a good job. Now there is a potential that if Mica can go get his bottom leg underneath like this, so false street position. He had that over the overwrap of the other leg, which would have been interesting. He's going for a calf
There is
slicer.
a calf slicer here from that position too. Mica in on deep there.
This is a good counter for Kade though. The problem with that calf slicer is that you can leave your other leg open for an attack, and that's kind of what's going on right now. Is that you have to be a little cautious of that, because if you have a flexible quad, that can be hard to get finished in.
Kade just reefing on that heel there.
And it's a good attack on Kade has. He could also switch to a toe hold attack.
Mica gets his foot out.
Great use of the wizard there from Kade, but the scramble's not finished yet.
There it is, foot stomp passing in play by Ruotolo. Mica sat up and stretched his arm for a second, and I think he remembered he's got to be careful because the darce could come at any moment. And the craziest thing is, if Mica reverses him for a clean sweep or a clean takedown, he ends up on side. He's got to watch out for buggy jokes.
Yeah, either one of these guys can snag a submission in the blink of an eye.
Kade is really making the most of these top passing positions, though, to weigh on Mica, drain him a little bit. It's kind of unusual. Mika's always in a great spot. We see him already improve his position now, but these glimmers for Kade are looking good.
Yeah, he's going to try to pull off a steamer lock here. Look. He's in good position on this foot. Mica's got to invert on that, or...
Mica doing such a good job of inverting, tangling the leg, but he's just not able to stabilize and finish those sweeps. Attacking the leg is Mica Galvão there. Kade rotating out. Little back step action there. Mica doubling down, going belly down here.
Yeah, straight Achilles lock. Probably could use a little more bridging power there. Maybe put the feet to the hips.
Yeah, Kade and just the Ruotolos in general, their knees, they just looks like they can slip out of anything.
Very flexible hips.
10 minutes, 40 seconds left in this match. We're gonna reset this in the middle.
And this is one thing that Ruotolos both love to do. If they get to that north-south position with no connection, they will back away and actually make their opponent use more core strength to try and keep some kind of frame in place. It's pretty unique to them and very, very draining.
10 minutes, 25 seconds left in this match. Battle of Fight Sports versus Atos, Brazil versus America at the 2022 ADCC World Championship. And either Mica or Kade will become the youngest ever champion of ADCC in this weight class. This is shades of Ty Ruotolo, Mica Galvão, when Ty was trying to get to north-south standing, unable to commit. Points are on. Could see a change of pace here. Nine minutes, 40 seconds left in this match.
That looks uncomfortable.
Yeah, Kade trying to wrist lock, Mica kind of smiling underneath there.
Kade just sliding knee slide, just like out of nowhere. Just like a baseball slide with that. Drops the knee right through the legs. Nine minutes, 6 seconds left in this match. Kade Ruotolo taking a page out of Kaynan Duarte's book, controlling the wrist from the top position, trying to prevent Mica to underhook his left leg with that right hand so he can complete his pass.
Mica thinking about a single there for a second.
And Mica's had a lot of setups, but just unable to get to his feet with those. And I think even if he does, he runs the risk of Kade just scrambling right out. So he's got to be careful. Sean Williams, I see a bear trap on that side.
That's right, yeah, he's got a bear trap opportunity. He's got to open up the knee a little and then pass the leg to the other side so that he does not get countered with that back take. But yeah, now he's thread his left leg all the way through.
Oh, he's stabbing!
And Kade Ruotolo just submitted Mica Galvão. Are you kidding? Kade Ruotolo in his first run at ADCC just submitted the monster from Manaus.
4 submissions for Kade Ruotolo to claim gold here at ADCC 2022. That was insane. What a show.
Wow. Kade Ruotolo just made history. Is that right? 4 submissions, Jay Smith. Becoming the youngest ever ADCC champion at 77 kilograms division, his first run at ADCC. And here we go, backflip from Kade Ruotolo. Let's kick it up to Kenny Florian.
Kade, I remember hearing about these two kids in the OC. I remember seeing videos of these little kids. They were always smiling. They were doing techniques that were way beyond their years. You're now here, you're an ADCC champion. You submitted every single person you went against. How does that feel?
Unreal. Unreal. I'm lost for words. Unreal. So stoked.
Your brother has a little bit of a rivalry. Ty, of course, had a little bit of rivalry with Mica. You now do as well, it seems. How helpful was it that Ty had some experience here against Mica?
Oh, it's massive. He gave me so many pointers leading into this. He's fought Mica many times. This was our first match. I heard the Diaz brother say this. He goes, if you told me to say something specific, you would have told me, but he just went and told me to go beat that motherfucker's ass. I told you that. But hey, I'm so relieved, so confident, so stoked for everyone. So thank you.
You know, when you were competing against men when you were still just a kid, you know, a teenager, still a teenager, 19 years old, unbelievable. But the way they would beat you was kind of bullying you around. You and your brother, they kind of bully you around, kind of use strength. But there was a certain point where you made a switch and you started bullying other people. When did you make that switch?
Well, yeah, me and my brother, we've been on the mat since we can remember, since we were 3 years old. And felt like growing up, our technique was always there. I felt like our technique and our reactions were always there. It was just a bit of a strength difference. And now as we're starting to grow into men, you know, we're starting to get stronger, and the technique's still there. So it's kind of the puzzles are coming together.
And many more years left in your career. Kade, congratulations on an amazing performance.
Thank you so much, Kade. You're the man.
Congratulations, Kade Ruotolo. An amazing win. And just an awesome campaign here at ADCC 2022. Let's take a look at the replay. Sean Williams, tell us what's happening here.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're gonna see that Mica thread that left leg through. Right here's an Uchimata. Is clearing Mica out. Again, we saw that Uchimata earlier. There he throws in the K-guard. We saw a couple of K-guard entries. All were defended really well from Kade. Nothing, he was able to keep his knee free the entire time. Watch this, if this is the finish, he's gonna thread the far leg through the middle, and it's gonna leave his heel open. There it is, and he says, hey, look at this, I'm gonna go. And so he went from bear trap to threading that leg in and basically put himself into a cross usher. I think when he sees that replay, he's gonna say, oh my goodness, what did I do? And to see that when you're in that position on Kade's end, spectacular.
This win makes Kade the youngest ever ADCC champion in history. How about that? Does it with 4 submissions in a row.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Just what an awesome, awesome event this has been, Chase Smith, Sean Williams. Just from start to finish, this whole weekend, this whole experience here at ADCC. We've seen new champions crowned. We've seen champions go down. We've seen amazing submissions, not short of controversy of some calls, but that's how it goes in grappling sometimes. But man, it's been exciting. Kade Ruotolo putting on a show. Don't forget, guys, scan the barcode there. Brought to you by Tezos. Enter to win the limited edition Future Kimonos Tezos Rash Guard by scanning that QR code when it pops up throughout the day. And also a chance to win a 10-year subscription to FloGrappling. I know I'm going to be watching Flo for another 10 years. 10 years of ADCC, who's #1 in IBJJF stuff, and everything else good in the grappling world. Man, awesome match after awesome match. And we haven't even started the absolute yet, Chase Smith.
We got a lot to go. This is a great time to remind our fans here that this broadcast is brought to you by Tezos, the energy-efficient blockchain and official partner of Flow Sports. Tezos, designed to evolve, built to empower. Visit Tezos.com to learn more.
And now, your 66 kg division. from Brazil, Diogo Reis.
Diogo Reis, teammate of Mica Galvão. They call him Baby Shark, but don't kid yourself. This Baby Shark's got bite, and he's ready to take home the gold to Manaus, Brazil, and become the first ever Manauara to bring a gold back to Manaus in quite some time from ADCC. Diogo Reis, training partner of Mica Galvão, Fabrício André, student of Melky Galvão, representing Team Fight Sports and Team Melky Galvão. The Baby Shark is ready.
Keep an eye out for his excellent wrestling. Despite being mostly a guard player throughout his early career, he has really picked it up fast throughout his camp, used it to defeat Josh Cisneros in the semifinal, who himself is an incredible wrestler. So Diogo Reis coming out strong, and the Baby Shark looking fearsome, Sean.
Yeah, I'm excited to see this one. Because just what you said, this kid is just very well-rounded. I mean, his wrestling has really looked good. So.
Not just his wrestling, not just his technique, but his tactics. We saw that in the Brazilian trials. Yeah. He's got really, really smart strategies. Yeah. He knows the ADCC rules, and he knows what it takes to win.
And from Brazil, Gabriel Sousa.
Gabriel Sousa. Very talented young man, makes his way to the finals of the 66 kilogram division here at the 2022 ADCC World Championship. He's an invited competitor, known for his scrappy style, his outside passing. He's got an excellent north-south choke, amongst other weapons in his arsenal. This is a battle of Brazil. Sousa against Reis here at the 2022 ADCC World Championship. This should be a good one. Take it away, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner from Manaus, Brazil, representing Fight Sports Club, Diogo Baby Shark Reis. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner from Charlotte, North Carolina, by way of Fortaleza, Brazil, representing ZR Team, Gabriel Sousa.
Here we go, Baby Shark versus Sousa. Battle of Brazil here at the 66 kilogram finals of the 2022 ADCC World Championship, live from Las Vegas, Nevada, Thomas Mack Center. Ricardo Amendolia here with Mr. Chase Smith and Sean Williams calling the action. After this, we'll have 2 more finals, and then we're gonna go into the absolute division before our final match with Andre Galvão versus Gordon Ryan to declare the undisputed no-gi GOAT, and Diogo Reis is ready to wrestle.
Yeah, nice little arm drag attempt there. Sort of into a standing double, but
mentioned this before, but Diogo's got good wrestling and he's got good tactics. He knows what it takes to win. The Baby Shark song.
That's right.
Going on strong in the audience here.
All the 5 and unders are definitely rooting for Diogo Reis right now.
He's my 6-year-old's favorite competitor of this entire competition. Diogo Reis, blue shorts, Gabriel Sousa, purple-ish rash guard and shorts combination there. ZR team versus Fight Sports.
Yeah, and Gabriel Sousa has proven to be one of the grittiest fighters on the mats this weekend. Really taking a physical approach through all of his matches throughout these brackets here.
Yeah, I think that's one of his strong suits, and we'll see how that plays out if it does, where he just puts that relentless pressure, and it's not smashing pressure, as you had mentioned, Ricardo. It's around the outside, but it's always consistent, and it wears people down. Right now, he's doing an excellent job with his head positioning. So the hand fighting, they're doing collar ties, they're both doing exceptional jobs. But look at that head position. Is constantly winning the head position is Sousa right now. So
Baby Shark versus Sousa. Oh. Couldn't see from our angle, but Diogo was pushing Gabriel to the outside of the mat. Looks like, I'm not sure if it was a trip, but back to the middle. Fingers tied up, head to head. Oh, nice little switch there by Gabriel Sousa. Nice little switch attempt.
Just look at the head position that Sousa's doing. Watch his forehead to forehead, and then he uses his head. Well, that was a beautiful arm drag. I mean, that's just picture perfect. Great cross trip. See now there's the referee stopping both gentlemen, looking at the position before they move them so they can get in the same position when they reset. That was just an amazing, nice little arm drag. Made it look completely effortless.
It was so fast the crowd barely had time to react.
Yeah. He's going to pummel the right leg in, and he's looking to suck this other leg up, it looks like. He's got a 2-on-1 on that far leg. And he'll either try to pull it in or try to pummel his right foot in to get back to the top.
Yeah, Diogo has an excellent leg lock game. Won trials via heel hook in the final. But Gabriel Sousa now on the attack. Comes at the top position here.
Yeah, he left that leg outside, and you're always going to be susceptible to a counter footlock if you're not footlocking your opponent if your leg is on the outside.
Baby Shark on the bottom of Sousa. Sousa standing up. Baby Shark's got a bite. Shooting that leg all the way through for a nice sweep attempt. He's got the leg control.
Trying to bridge into the knee there, but Sousa's knee is just outside. Now it's got slipped back in. That could have been a little, it's a nice little pummel there he did with the legs, cross over the legs, but right now he's in a full lace, but Diogo's legs are on the outside as well.
Yeah, Baby Shark's been attacking a lot on the legs here today. And it's no coincidence he's going after the wrap knee of Gabriel Sousa.
Yeah.
As we mentioned, fan favorite Baby Shark. It's my son Mateo's absolute favorite grappler. Shout out to Mateo watching at home. Gabriel Sousa, a huge fan favorite as well, just for his relentless pace, constant pressure, and as you mentioned, Sean Williams, and as we mentioned earlier, pressure to the outside. Got that outside passing, very smart. Similar to the Ruotolos, tries to get his opponent to commit to a stand-up where he can attack the head.
Yeah, I've heard it called a north-south passing.
Yeah,
outside passing, north-south passing.
If you're a bullfighter out there and you're struggling with your bullfighting, going around the north-south is about the best thing you can do for yourself, because it really creates either it exhausts your opponent. Ooh, that was nice. Exhausts your training partner or forces them to go to their knees.
Gabriel Sousa getting a little more aggressive in the stand-up, a little shucking and jiving there. Working the head. They got the dreaded finger lace on the far left side there.
Collar tie there for Sousa. Baby Shark's gonna pass that elbow through. There's another attempt on that arm drag.
14 minutes, 12 seconds left in this matchup. Baby Shark versus Gabriel Sousa in around 4 minutes. Oh, nice arm drag and re-drag by Diogo Reis. Gets to the back of Gabriel Sousa. Beautiful scramble and technique by Diogo Reis. Baby Shark's got a bite. He's got the back. He's got one hook in. And Gabriel Sousa is in trouble, Chase Smith.
Yeah, he's so fast. Diogo Reis is incredible. Gabriel Sousa, though, remains calm. Works his way back to the feet. Well done by Gabriel Sousa there. Look, Baby Shark back on the attack. I mean, like you said, relentless.
Yeah, that was an amazing re-drag, and now he's trying to get back on the legs.
Look how he swivels that leg all the way to the far hip to catch that leg.
Right now, Sousa's knee is not, now it's in there, and that's a backside position right there.
Just dives out of danger, but that looked close for a second,
yeah.
A split second.
Baby Shark on the bottom now. 13 minutes left. Gabriel Sousa on top. Nice little pummeling with the left leg there.
Smart. He should pass to the right now. Put his head on the right-hand side on the floor and get a left underhook. Looked like he just was thinking that, but.
That's exactly what I was going to say, Sean.
That pummel keeps you really safe.
Yeah.
Sets you up for that knee cut on the opposite side.
And it forces desperation with your opponent's other hook, trying to elevate you, but not with the proper angle to do so. And as you mentioned, enables you to pass to the right side, or at least change directions to the right side, opens up a lot of attacks.
Correct.
Which obviously Gabriel Sousa knows this.
Yes. Trying to walk the hips in and flatten out Diogo. That's what he was trying to do right there. See if he separates and starts to pass to the outside now. Well, he's in close guard.
This is interesting because if Gabriel stands up, you know Baby Shark's going to attack that left leg. And there it is. And then if he stays in the close guard, he could get penalized if he doesn't try to pass. So this is he's got a bit of a pickle here.
It's a dilemma, they might say, yes. And they have been very strict here with the negative points. But Gabriel Sousa needs no encouragement. He's put on the pressure all on his own.
Something that I see Diogo Reis doing very similar to Mica. Whenever the north-south passing, as you call it, Chase Smith, happens, Diogo very smoothly inverts and shuts it down.
Now he's going to go on the other leg here, and you might see Gabriel Sousa go on a toe hold on that extended foot there. Just if he feels trouble, he should try to counterattack a toe hold just to use that to get out. There it goes. That helps him remove his foot.
Oh, and Baby Shark got a bite on Gabriel Sousa's toe, on his foot, sorry, with a nice toe hold. Man, this has been almost 10 minutes of nonstop action, and neither of these two are breathing heavy right now.
Yeah, a lot of variety. Great wrestling, for example.
Yeah.
A lot of action on the feet, leg locks, inversions. Very high work rate right now.
Now we get to see the guard work of Gabriel Sousa, sorry. Nice hook in the far leg, but Gabriel Sousa looking to possibly sweep or take the back. Diogo Reis escapes, back in the half guard here. Good strategy to pass to the right side, as Sean Williams mentioned earlier, from Diogo.
It's all about this wrist on this side here for both guys, really. That right-sided battle, Diogo's right arm, that's a very important battle here. Drop back
now Diogo attacking the heel there for a sec. Gabriel sitting back on the heel. Here we go. 10 minutes left. Points are on.
Yeah, and that was actually a very, as you guys had mentioned, real tactical move for Diogo. He sat guard essentially, so now they're both double guard pulls. So whoever comes to the top is going to be deemed that top player. Or they both stand up.
It's really hard to say who's been winning the wrestling exchanges. However, Diogo did hit a really nice counter to Gabriel's arm drag, that re-drag as they like to call it in the wrestling world. I do believe so, Sean Williams.
Yeah. Nice little sweep single. Might train arm drag off that on this left side. So, you know, using the grip, your opponent's grip against themselves lends itself to those arm drags like that. Off that mercy grip, you just feed. You bring your own hand across body. That's where some of those arm drags have been coming from this weekend.
Nice shot from Diogo. He's got double unders. Gabriel Sousa doing a great job of lowering his head to and controlling the elbows there of Diogo Reis to nullify it. Diogo now trying to trip. Another shot by Gabriel Sousa. Man, look at this pace. This is non-stop.
Inside tie for Sousa here. There's the arm drag off that grip.
Nice hook.
Followed up here.
Back control, over under, one hook in. Which we're tending to see this position a lot more often than ever, especially at this ADCC. That over under with the hooks off to the side, one hook in. Now the cradle comes into play. Another position that seems to be very common in this tournament this weekend.
Yeah, the use of this big old power half with a hook in just helps that from, it sort of stops that where you get slid off to the side. Double underhooks is also makes it a little more difficult for someone to bring you off of the top. But the problem with double underhooks is that there's no real threat on the neck, so it allows people to take the feet out with the hands.
Nearly getting both hooks in, though.
That's nice.
Gabriel takes that one out manually there. But Diogo's so articulate with his feet from this position. He's really making life miserable for Gabriel Sousa here.
Diogo Reis up 3 points.
Nice thinking there from Diogo. He's got too high and slid off.
6 minutes, 30 seconds left in this match. Diogo Reis up 3-0. Gabriel Sousa on top. And notice Diogo is not sitting up. He's not going to allow Gabriel to do that outside passing by sitting up. He's going to stay on his back, which is going to force Gabriel to engage, which is actually works to his favor, because I think Diogo will elect to elevate using his legs. There it is. Possible rest up scenario there. Reverse De La Riva in play. Gabriel Sousa trying to free that knee.
Yeah, now he's trying to move the hips, flatten out Diogo. He's almost got his hips inside the knees there. He's trying to beat that top knee with the hip by walking. He's almost got it, but now He lost the grip of the wrist.
I was wondering why Diogo was going from the underhook on the left side, but now I understand, because he was grabbing the other leg and trying to reverse totally.
Yeah.
But still an awkward position to be in from the half guard, especially when the opponent is facing your hips like Gabriel's doing.
Yeah, he's just trying to beat that top knee, but Diogo was able to get him out of there. He's got a potential, if he can move Sousa over his body, he'll be able to get in on this leg a little bit.
Man, Diogo just contorted his own leg just to get to that position there. And there it is again.
Yeah.
Look at that nullification of the north-south passing constantly by inversion. Nullification by inversion, I like to call it, Sean Williams.
It's nice. Yeah, that's what Sousa's trying to get his head under. Here we got a bite on the leg here. Outside position. The feet, though, you always have to be careful to hold down. Oh. This might be on. I mean, he's got the knee line. I thought he had a heel, but he didn't.
Diogo Reis constantly hitting that double trouble, wrapping up one leg and attacking the other, making it more difficult for Gabriel Sousa to do anything. Gives him really good control of the hips. Again, attacking the leg. There it is.
Yeah, it's getting closer now. He's got
a nice bite.
He does.
Baby Shark's got a bite. Gabriel Sousa looks unfazed.
Yeah, he's got the wrist and he's got his toes in there to try to free his foot there. That's a little bit better. Now he can slip his heel a little bit. Nice inversion though, look at that.
Three minutes and 37 seconds left in this match. Diogo is still up by 3-0, doing a great job of attacking the legs of Gabriel Sousa. Gabriel trying to knee cut here. Look at him, inverting again. Just stopping it every single time. This is the absolute best I've seen of Diogo Reis today. Like, this guard work is phenomenal.
So far, he's answered every turn for Gabriel Sousa.
Look at him.
And getting closer to achieving some real attacking positions where Gabriel's struggling to find an opening.
You're right. He's getting deeper and deeper. Oh, that sideways.
Oh, he's turning that knee out. Oh, Gabriel Sousa with the back attack there, but just unable to secure position. Slid off to the side. There's a nice little back take from that very position there, but Diogo brought his back flat to the mat and shut it down. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Man, Sousa is just non-stop.
This is a good position, though, for Sousa on
Yeah.
top.
It is. He's just got to get that past that knee. There he's.
Look at the inversion one more time. Slowly but surely uses it to block. Gabriel Sousa's in position there, almost for a position for a nice pass, but again, shut down. Baby Shark's got the left leg with his right arm. Pummels his left leg back in. 2 minutes left.
And trying to beat that top leg there from that Z guard. There's
Minute and 40 seconds left in this matchup. Man, you got to give it to Gabriel Sousa. He's just been trying to pass he's throwing everything in the kitchen sink at Diogo Reis, but the Baby Shark is eating it all. Gabriel Sousa works to the back there for a second.
And I think Sousa's now, now let's see if he's thread his left leg into the middle. He has. And Sousa looks like he's starting to get a little closer and closer to getting through the knees now.
Minute and 3 seconds left.
But is he going to have time?
.49 seconds left in this match.
Kimura is there. Gabriel Sousa, if he sees it.
30 seconds left in this match. Gabriel Sousa's got to go for broke here. He's got to attack a leg, jump on an E-bar, do something here. Otherwise, Diogo Reis is going to get this victory with 3-point lead. We've seen a little bit of everything in this match. Great wrestling, amazing leg attempts, phenomenal passing attempts. And now, that'll be it. Diogo Reis is your 2022 ADCC World Champion of the 66 kilogram division, bringing the gold home to Manaus, Brazil. Team Melky Galvão.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and new ADCC 66 kilo gold medal champion, Diogo Baby Shark Reis.
Baby Shark has done it. Amazing campaign by this young man. Look at him. Still poised. He looks like he can go another 2 rounds.
Yeah, what a run. And what are they doing down there in Manaus, man? Melky Galvão keeps turning out this talent.
It's in the water. It's in the Amazon water in Manaus. Champions like Ronaldo Jacare, Walid Ismail, the Ribeiro brothers, producing some of the toughest. Bibiano Fernandez, Fredson Paixão, you name it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right, I'm here with your winner.
It's time to hear the shark.
Diogo, 20 years old, you just became a world champion here at ADCC. What are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling amazing. You know, it's a dream to come true. And, you know, to get here is not easy. All of us have to do a lot of sacrifice. And this is my first ADCC World Champion. And I could not be happy for it.
Your coach, your mentor, Melky Galvão, has produced a lot of young talent. What's the recipe over there in Manaus?
They are the same like me, Mica, and Fabrizio, you know? They are beats. And also, without this guy, I could not be here. Me and my teammates could not be here also because he's the guy, you know? Without him, it was impossible. And he deserves our courage because he sacrificed everything for us.
Diogo, congratulations on an amazing tournament.
And also, I want to say thank you, God, for giving this opportunity to win. Because without him, I'm nothing, we are nothing. I want to say thank you for my family, for all the support, my teammates from Manaus, Team Galvão, and would like to say thank you, Kings, for the choice, for all the support, and spells. You know, it's very happy. That's why we were crying. Because he's the guy, he's my father, friend, coach, professor. And also, that's it. He deserves all the credit. Thank you.
An emotional post-match speech there. Chase Smith, I see a tear rolling down your eyes. That was emotional. I'm almost crying here. Sean Williams, oh man. Congratulations, Baby Shark and Team Melky Galvão bringing the gold home to Manaus, Brazil.
Oh man, Diogo's such a genuine young man, you know, couldn't be happier for him. Amazing performance. What a legend, right? I think he's just getting started too. 20 years old. If you talk about these ADCC champs, 19 years old, Kade Ruotolo, 20 years old, Diogo Reis.
Ridiculous.
That's terrifying. Let's take a look at some of the best moments here, Sean.
There's that redrag, and I didn't see what grip Sousa had on it, but Diogo got under the armpit there and just capitalized really well on the redrag. There's a little scramble out of a leg attack from Sousa, and it was just a positioning of Baby Shark that really just perfect positioning the whole time. Attacked when he needed to attack, stayed very safe with his technical abilities, and as you guys had mentioned, his tactical abilities.
He really did seem to have a perfect game plan there for Gabriel Sousa. Gabriel Sousa, a noted north-south passer, likes to pass on the feet quite a bit. He changed it up, but Baby Shark had to answer every turn. And man, the well-rounded nature of Diogo Reis' game, I keep wanting to call him Baby Shark, but Diogo Reis' game was really impressive, right? The wrestling on the feet, the leg locks, the passing exchanges.
Yeah.
He has all the tools, Sean.
He does, and so young. It's only going to be getting better and better, so.
Once again, I'd like to remind everyone at home that this broadcast is brought to you by Tezos, the energy-efficient blockchain and official partner of Flow Sports. Tezos, designed to evolve, built to empower. Visit Tezos.com to learn more. See some of the behind-the-scenes moments here at ADCC 2022, Thomas and Mack Arena.
Yeah, I tell everyone, like, if you can, well, I mean, besides the whatever 12,000 people that are here, it's the next one of these. You gotta go. You gotta go. It's an unbelievable show. We're glad that you're home watching this. If you couldn't make it live,
and now,
we're glad to have you here.
In your 60-kilogram division, from Canada, Brianna, Ste-Marie.
All right, folks, and we are moving on. Whoa, that's new. Moving on to our under 60-kilogram women's final here. We have Brianna Ste-Marie from Canada, a two-time trials winner, did it in the same qualifying season and looked outstanding so far at the World Championships. Took home a big win over Bianca Basilio, scored a clean sweep for 4 points in the last 10 seconds of the match.
Yeah, and I really enjoy watching her because it is just so solid. Everything is solid. She did it with a Kimura up and over combination. I mean, at the world-class level. That's basic, fundamental jiu-jitsu, just done at the highest levels.
Yeah, timeless classic technique from Brianna Ste-Marie with a solid dose of aggression and power.
That's right, that's right, that's right. So I look forward to seeing what she's got. She's got a relatively, not a complicated game, I would say, but just highly effective.
Yeah, very refined approach from Brianna Ste-Marie.
That's right.
Been successful in a variety of avenues, combat jiu-jitsu champion, W&O winner here at ADCC, looking great.
That's right. A real treat to watch. Got our hands full. This is going to be a great match, Chase.
From Wales, Ffion Davies.
And there we see Ffion Davies making her way down the stage. A fan favorite here at ADCC. She took out the Lady Goat in the semifinals in somewhat dominant fashion, you might say, 6-0 in that match.
Yes, I'd say so. She's very, very powerful. Has a very powerful jiu-jitsu style, very well-rounded on everything now. We used to say, hey, she's a little, had a weakness of the legs. Not now. Now she's attacking legs. Like, she looks great. She looked great on her previous match.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, representing Brazilian top team, Brianna Ste-Marie. And her opponent fighting out of the red corner, fighting out of New York by way of Wales, representing Essential Atos Jiu-Jitsu, Ffion Davies.
All right, here we go. The female under 60 kilogram finals of the 2022 ADCC World Championship. Ricardo Amendolia calling the action with Mr. Chase Smith and Sean Williams. Brianna Ste-Marie from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, representing BTT Canada. Professor Fabio Hollanda against Ffion Davies. Fion's been to the finals before here at ADCC. And she's taking it. She's going after Brianna.
Yeah, there's no waiting for the points period here with Ffion Davies. She wants to finish this thing quick. Great takedown, already enacting a great passing game. She spent her entire ADCC camp with JT Torres at Essential there in New York, and looks phenomenal for it.
Yeah, now Brianna's getting on her side. She's a very, very good John Wayne sweep from here. So you'll see if she dominates that far wrist. Going to go Kimura, and there she goes. You ever see that right hand try to sneak underneath there and get that wrist? So she's got Kimura on one side there. See that right hand?
Yeah.
Going to do a 2-on-1 and try to off balance to her left side right now. It's that classic John Wayne sweep, and she does it very well. But she's also got a Kimura on this far side. So systems don't have to be complicated. They just have to be complete.
Sean Williams got a really nice John Wayne sweep breakdown on YouTube. I recommend you guys go check it out at home. Ffion Davies taking a page out of Brianna's book here with the overhook headlock from the half guard. Brianna continuing from the bottom there. Something tells me Fion's had a really good strategy for this match, and she's trying to shut Brianna down. Ffion doing a great job from the top position.
Yeah, you'll see Brianna use that left leg if she needs. Right now she's got a knee shield. She can drop down in the shin to shin, put that knee back down into the middle. Meanwhile, Ffion doing a good job of really getting that knee, keeping that knee free.
Brianna Ste-Marie on the bottom, trying to underhook the left leg of Ffion Davies. She's got her own left arm underhook now.
Absorbing a powerful crossface, though, from Ffion on top.
Brianna's got that left leg wrapped right behind Fion's leg. It's a good position to get that coyote guard. Yep. If she can get to her knees, and I think Ffion knows that. That's why she's shutting it down with the crossface with her left arm. Would you say that's correct, Sean Williams?
Yeah, and you do got to watch when you start putting your Brianna has her legs through the middle. There, she's over actually a good leg, but you got to watch getting your back taken here. So right now her leg is over the top, but she's got to be very careful that that left leg stays over the top when she turns there. Fion's getting in better position now with that leg.
Battle of Canada versus Wales. Brianna Ste-Marie is also the first Canadian, definitely the first female Canadian to make the finals of ADCC World Championship.
She's doing it. She's cut the corner here. She's done a really good job of collecting this leg. She cut the corner. You could see her pull the foot out. It was a very good attack. In this dogfight position, she's going to roll her through.
Nice sweep from Brianna Ste-Marie.
That's an excellent thing. That dogfight, when you scoop that leg behind, it's an unorthodox move, and it's a very good one.
Brianna now on the back of Ffion. She's got to watch the judo throws. Brianna gets Ffion down. She's got her arms wrapped right around the hips. You look at the leg work Brianna Ste-Marie's doing. She's neutralizing Fion's right leg so she can try to escape there. And I think Brianna's either going to try to get to the back or get on top.
I think she should come up and leg drag before she gets her leg sucked into the middle. I think that would be a wise move for Brianna. Instead of trying to scorpion the leg, just think, hey, I'll take the leg drag. I'll come up into leg drag position.
Brianna gets the reversal. Of course, no points being scored as 5 minutes into this 20-minute encounter. Once again, this is Canada versus Wales for the first time ever. The ADCC finals.
Sean, we mentioned that Brianna Ste-Marie's jiu-jitsu is not the most flashy
No.
or quick, but man, she worked so methodically and
Yes.
efficiently to earn that position. Really impressive stuff.
Yeah, she kept in good position the entire time, stayed around the correct legs, and used sort of a blend of wrestling with the jiu-jitsu.
Oh,
There. We know that
she stood up and almost got her arm caught there, did Brianna.
We know that Ffion has a very good arm lock.
Brianna actually won both the East Coast and West Coast trials here in the USA, earning her spot here at the ADCC World Championship. She's got an incredible close guard, as Sean Williams mentioned, great half guard sweep. But Ffion Davies, as I mentioned before, she's been here before. She's been to the finals. She's been competing at the highest level, a black belt in the gi, without the gi. So we have the talented newcomer from Quebec against the experienced veteran here in Ffion Davies. 14 minutes left in this matchup. So Brianna's actually got a really interesting passing system. Once she gets both knees on the floor, I'll kind of run through it. I spent a little time with her coach last night, and he explained it to me. But Ffion now coming up to the top. She's got to watch that headlock.
Yeah, nice.
Back to the close guard. This is where, you know, yes, Ffion was able to reverse, but inside the close guard of Brianna Ste-Marie is not where you want to be. She took Bianca Basilio from this position, Kimura grip, basic jiu-jitsu, not basic jiu-jitsu, fundamentals of jiu-jitsu. She used that Kimura hip bump sweep to the mount and defeated the actual world champion of ADCC in this division. Can she do it here against Ffion Davies, Jay Smith? What do you think?
So far, she's looked great, but the same can be said for Ffion. You know, she had to look at the back and force Brianna Ste-Marie to bail there and go to close guard. So both have had great looks so far throughout this match. I would say it's very even.
Yeah, I agree.
12 minutes, 55 seconds left.
Unable to get up. Wow, really got in good position quickly there on that pass.
Well, let's see if Ffion can take advantage of this. This is an important moment in this match here.
Standing in that close guard seemed to be a very smart strategy. She was able to slip out from the underhook on the leg. Now almost passed, but she's stuck in Brianna's half guard where you don't necessarily want to be. But she's in a good angle here, Sean Williams.
Yeah, it's all about the hand fighting now. I can't see really what's going on with the elbows. Brianna's going to have to bring this right elbow clear through to this bottom hip and keep that left arm real smart, either an underhook or a monitor of that bicep. And then she'll finally be able to face Ffion. So I can't really see what's going on with the battle. There we go. That's a good shot. Now you can see Brianna's right elbow slowly making it down. She's already got a left underhook. You always have to watch Kimura on these situations. But she's really going to have to start to get that knee line down and then turn to face her. Yep, there she does. Really great move. She's got to get the knee to the floor. This is where, again, right back in this reset, essentially, we had in a few minutes ago. Probably like, what, 5 minutes ago we were here.
Only difference now is if Brianna can sweep, she can actually score. But if she can do it within the next minute and a half or past that point, Ffion doing a great job staying on top. Ffion Davies has just become one of these superstar athletes. Gi, no gi, it doesn't matter. She's hilarious online. She's a killer on the mat. She just got the potential to be one of the biggest stars in our sport. But Brianna Ste-Marie is all business. She's bringing the fury from Quebec. And she is ready to become the first Canadian to get a gold medal, but not if Ffion Davies can help it.
Yeah, this battle on this side is so important for both these young women right now, as to that wrist tie and keeping the wrists separated. If you're Brianna, to keep some space, and Ffion looking for cross face. She could look for an underhook, but cross face right now.
"20 seconds left. 15 seconds till the points are going to start being scored. 10 minutes left in the match. This could change everything here. It's hard to say if Brianna's reserving, looking at the clock, or she's just genuinely stuck. But it looks like she's starting to move a little bit more in the position.
Yeah, I mean, I think Fiona's just putting a lot of pressure right now. She's got a good right arm position. It's just taking Brianna a little time to get her head down, get the elbows in. Look at Fion's in very, very good position right now.
Ffion in a great passing position. Blocking the head. She's got to be careful of that half guard sweep that we saw earlier.
You got to admire Brianna Ste-Marie here, absorbing this punishment to get where she wants to be.
Yeah.
She's really working underneath the hips now of Ffion. Great work there, but Ffion making the adjustments as well.
Ffion recently training at Essential Jiu-Jitsu with two-time champion JT Torres. Gabriel Sousa was actually spending some time there as well. So deep talent in the room there. Brianna Ste-Marie training at Brazilian top team Canada, Montreal, Quebec under Professor Fabio Holanda, the mastermind.
You can see her bring the knee to the floor, but now she's got real cross-face pressure, does Ffion.
Yeah, great point. Now she's actually turned the head the other way. For a while, just kind of crushing the face of Ste-Marie, but now she's turning her and the hips are facing the opposite direction. Very uncomfortable and very close to a pass here maybe for Ffion.
Yeah, it looks like, I can't see with the looks like she's got a head arm position. Brianna's got that hand stuck.
Oh, Ffion with the pass.
Yeah, she's got the pass.
That should be points, but
I believe so.
No, her back's, oh yeah, it is. 3 points. Ffion Davies is up 3-0 against Brianna Ste-Marie with less than 8 minutes to go. The 2019 silver medalist is close to getting that gold and becoming the first ever gold medalist from Wales if she can stabilize this position and maintain dominance against Brianna Ste-Marie, who's been showing a lot of toughness in this match.
Now Fion's got to watch if Brianna uses that right arm, creates a little space, and then just runs away from her to try to turn, and then she can get back to the guard. It's good escape where they run away, and then if it creates some space, you can always turn back, get your knees in. Ffion can easily counter it if she just changes her cross side, takes the left hand over the head, puts the right hand on the far hip.
Ffion dominating position there, looking to get to the back.
Now she's in good position here. She's gonna be almost mounted. See if Ffion goes and gets this right underhook now. Of the top arm, really. The bottom arm is a good one. The more Brianna turns, the more she's going to want to underhook with that top arm. Brianna's arms are starting to get in better position. She should actually bring Ffion closer to her momentarily to slip her head under there and then clear the knee. So knees to chest will bring Ffion very high up above her head, and then she can get back to the knee. She was able to work her down anyway.
5 minutes, 55 seconds left in this match. Ffion Davies has just been putting it on the young Canadian here in the finals of the women's under 60 kilo division at the 2022 ADCC World Championship.
See Brianna looking to get that foot, right? That's That foot, if she can pull it back past her right hip back there, that's going to be a real good position for her to potentially score. That's how she scored that first time, that dogfight position. She was able to pull that foot out around that right hip, see her working for it, and then she was able to clear, there it is. She's cut the corner now, and this is really a corner cut, and now she can take her left arm around the hip while she'll try to clear her left arm out. Well, Brianna, around, there goes, around the hip. She's going for a single, but she's up on, cleared that corner. Very nice.
Brianna up on the single leg. Ffion balancing out. Brianna pulling her backwards. Trying to break her down. Smart strategy by bringing her back to the center of the mat. Don't want to lose this opportunity by going out of bounds. Brianna not letting go of that leg, and look at the balance of Ffion Davies here.
Yeah, Brianna's going to have to try to bring her leg up into the front, or...
Oh, nice counter by Ffion Davies.
That was beautiful, and she gets 2 points for her efforts there.
Yeah, that was a really, really nice counter there.
And now she's got one hook in.
So you notice Ffion got the points there. Just one thing about the ADCC scoring is even if one person starts the sweep or takedown attempt, if there's a scramble, whoever ends up on top actually gets the points. Doesn't matter who began the sequence. But right now, Ffion has hooks in, up 7-0, and she's going in on a choke. Ffion Davies has a choke. It looks like it might be across the chin here. She's giving it everything she can.
Body triangle is on. Ffion Davies starting to run away with this match here. 10-0, 3.5 minutes left.
Three minutes, 22 seconds left. 10-0 for Ffion Davies. Got a modified sort of angled body triangle. Brianna trying to get that foot out to escape here. Ffion doing a great job of maintaining position. She is not letting go. She is not going to concede that position. Brianna working inch by inch, trying to get her back into the half guard.
Yeah, she can get her knee line back into play. And continue to turn. She can use the shoehorn with her left hand to free that gift wrap. So she brings that left hand right up her head. She'll be able to untie that arm, and just got to watch, keep that shoehorn engaged. There's no katagatami. There it is. She did a good job there, Brianna. Nearly out. There's the katagatami follow-up. I don't know if she's got her hand in there. Ffion looks awesome. She's lots of pressure, and
Fion's doing a great job staying just behind the shoulder of Brianna. Even though she's kind of in her quarter guard, but she's in the right angle to just dominate. And she can use that downward pressure behind Brianna's shoulder to flatten her out or attack the katagatami, like you said. Minute and 50 seconds left. 10-0. We may have our first Wales champion.
she's got gift wrap, katagatami. Doesn't really need to score, so just keep working for these strangles or gift wraps. I think it's a better idea than really risking trying to chew a chair sit or something like this that could open up some space. There's the katagatami coming in. A good pummel for Brianna. There's the gift wrap. Now Ffion can go to double underhooks if she wants. If with that gift wrap, get that right arm pummel under that far arm, kind of come up with double unders. There's what she's doing, exactly that. Pressure those double underhooks out. Use her left hook to free the legs, and then it's a whole nother ball game. You have double underhooks in your mount, and it takes some time to get out of that. Brianna doing a good job to finally get out of all of that. Just little time to work, though.
25 seconds left in this match. Ffion Davies up 10-0 against the Canadian Brianna Ste-Marie. Brianna trying everything she has to get that left arm underhook. The countdown has begun. 10 seconds left. The fan favorite, Ffion Davies, is seconds away. And there she is. Ffion Davies is your 2022 ADCC World Champion. What an amazing, dominant performance by Ffion. Props to Brianna Ste-Marie for hanging in there, but
and now,
Ffion Davies
your new
has won.
ADCC 60-kilo gold medalist champion, Ffion Davies.
Dominant performance by Ffion. Very technical. Just an amazing match.
Congratulations. You okay?
I'm here with your winner, Ffion Davies. First of all, it seemed like you were limping off the mat there. What happened? Was it during that match?
On the half guard sweep, she had a really good torque on the knee, and I think it popped it, but it's okay. Fucking hurt, yeah.
In 2019, you took the silver medal.
Yeah.
Today, you became a world champion. What was the difference for you?
I really do believe in myself finally, and I'm surrounded by a lot of really positive and kind people, and I'm just really grateful to them for helping me get through it. So yeah, just want to say a big shout out to my team, Essential, and all my friends at East Coast as well. And yeah, just thanks a lot.
What does it mean for you to represent your country of Wales and your team, Essential BJJ, to finally earn this medal?
It's amazing, and I'm really grateful for all the support, and I didn't really think I could do it really deep down, but I'm just really glad I did pull through. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry.
Ffion, you seemed like you were in control every single match. You had killer instinct as well. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Take a look at that replay here. Sean Williams, Chase Smith, Ffion Davies with an incredible performance, dominant performance. Brianna with the single leg. Let's take a look at that switch counter here.
Yeah, little kind of cut back, Tani Basami style, but just like a little cut back there. Beautiful counter. And then just all of the pressure. I mean,
yeah,
what a treat that match was.
Just a technical, gritty battle with the details here. Every inch, none given, just so tight. Dominant performance by Ffion Davies.
The fans are loving it here at the Thomas Mack Arena. They were on their feet in the last 10 seconds when it was clear that Ffion Davies was going to become our next champion.
Congratulations, Ffion. Bringing the gold back to Wales. Don't forget, guys, scan the QR code on the screen to enter to win a limited edition Future Kimonos, Tezo's Rash Guard, and potential 10-year subscription to FloGrappling. Just by scanning that QR code, enter to win. We're in Vegas. Let's play some games. Go for it.
I'm going to scan right now.
We'll be back in a short second, guys. Female above 60 kilo division final coming up. Stay tuned.
in the 60-kilogram division, from the United States of America,
winner at the West Coast Trials, Amy Campos, looking to become the first time ADCC World Champion. Again, representing Team Zenith in USA. She's got a well-rounded game, very aggressive, loves the submissions, goes for knee bars, goes for arm bars. You saw her against Gabby Garcia. This young lady can do it all. But can she defeat Rafaela Guedes, the aggressive Atos Jiu-Jitsu black belt who's just been on a tear? We'll find out.
From Brazil, Rafaela Guedes!
Rafaela Guedes from Manaus, Brazil. This is her first time in ADCC. I think outside of Gabby Garcia, many thought of her as one of the favorites to win this division. Who's #1 championship winner last year. Very aggressive style, can do it all. Loves the takedowns, loves submissions, loves to get in there and scrap. Not afraid to make it a fight. And this is ADCC. It's not just grappling. This is submission fighting, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, keep an eye out for the incredible guillotine setup that Rafaela Guedes has. She can basically land it from anywhere, whether it's from top, bottom position. She loves to roll for the guillotine. But Amy Campo should not be slept on. Beat Gabby Garcia earlier today in one of the most intense battles we saw all afternoon. Went all the way off the mat and almost up our ramp over there.
Right. And now, introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner from Ogden, Utah, representing Zenith, Amy Campo. And her opponent, fighting out of the red corner from San Diego, California, by way of Manaus, Brazil, representing Atos, Rafaela Guedes.
Okay, Sean Williams, Chase Smith, I think we're in for a scrap here. We could be in for a slobber knocker, as Trey Robinson likes to call it from time to time at Who's #1. But Rafaela Guedes, she's got the locks. Amy Campos got the knee bar. Time has begun. Here we go. It's the female finals of the above 60 kilogram division at the 2022 ADCC World Championship. Rafaela Guedes, coach Kaynan Duarte, who just won his division, shouting instructions from the corner.
No alto da coroa, no alto da coroa.
Sean Williams, let's talk about the technical contrasts here. What have you seen differently from these two young ladies?
I'd say maybe the patience of Amy Campo and the aggression of Rafaela Guedes.
It's like the yin versus the yang.
That's right.
Here on the mat, Chase Smith.
Yeah, Amy Campo isn't phased easily though, right?
No,
she's very
not at
methodical and happy to absorb some of the intensity, but she is setting up something very specific in those moments.
She was not intimidated the least bit by Gabby Garcia. Gabby was in her face. Gabby was getting nasty with her, and Amy Campo didn't care. She was coming back. Yeah. She was ready to scrap. Yeah, and look at it. Look at her. Look at the determination in her eyes.
Unfazed is the perfect way to put it.
Rafaela Guedes, as we mentioned, representing Atos, as Bruce Buffer would call it, which is Atos Jiu-Jitsu, against Amy Campos from Zenith Jiu-Jitsu. Nice takedown attempt there. Almost took out a couple reporters, but it's okay. This is ADCC.
Yeah, it wouldn't be that way.
It happens.
It's still early, but we haven't had any table run-ins this year. Last time I was
there you go. There you go, Sean Williams.
I had several
of
those.
And Rafaela Guedes with the takedown, but she gets sucked right into an overhook of Amy Campo. She's got to be careful.
Doing a good job of pummeling the arm onto the side in that overhook position. You can see her trying to stuff that arm down between the armpit and the hip, which is what you need really for a closed guard. You let you create the angles.
17 minutes and 50 seconds left. Following this match, we're going to start the men's absolute division. And then, of course, the long-awaited super fight between two of the greatest no-gi grapplers, two of the greatest ADCC champions in the history of the sport. And, you know, needless to say, win, lose, or draw, Gordon Ryan is now 4-time ADCC champion, if I'm not mistaken, and 3-division champion. So doesn't matter what happens, he's already making history here at ADCC this weekend.
The guard work from Amy Campo is very, very dangerous. You can see how quick she is to try and maybe think about that triangle, climbing the very high guard here.
Yeah, I love the pummeling work that she's doing and the posture control to keep Rafaela down. She's staying connected on the neck or the shin the entire time.
Rafaela is doing something interesting with her arm. She's always keeping that right hand on the shoulder, elbows in, trying to prevent any sort of entanglement of the arms.
It is kind of a defensive posture, though, and she was just warned, I believe.
Overhook on the arm. Amy Campo's got some long legs, and she's using them with that high guard, so Rafaela's really got to be careful here.
Yeah, I love the shin grip, either their head or the shin. She's doing a good job of staying on one of those two to keep pressure down so she can win that pummel battle or keep the arm off to the side, basically between the armpit and the hip. Punch through triangle possibility.
4 minutes into this female final matchup. Oh, she got a nice bite on the shoulder there, but Rafaela disengages, looking to pass now. Rafaela with the foot stomp pass. Yeah. Nice guard recovery. Amy Campos with the fist bump saying respect.
Yeah.
Good job. Sean Williams, you're getting too close for our table, Sean Williams. I hope this ADCC referee blocks him.
We're doomed. He already did it.
That's it.
It's already over.
I'm like a magnet for takedowns.
I still got a bump and bruise from last ADCC when Galvão slammed into Penna.
That's right.
Smashed my waist.
Right into our table.
And Amy Campo now walking Rafaela until Rafaela shoots.
Look at that. And that's what we're talking about, right? Just patient, and then all of a sudden, bang.
Explosion.
Underhook, go behind. They stopped it, but very good defense and right around the shoulder line.
Circula.
4 minutes and 30 seconds left to the points period of the match begins. This is Amy Campo versus Rafaela Guedes here, the 2022 ADCC World Championship. Female 60 and up division finals. Ricardo Amendolia calling the action here with Mr. Chase Smith and Sean Williams. Such an amazing tournament. This whole weekend, this whole ADCC has just been incredible.
Full body lock. Let's see if Amy can get around the corner now. She's got to step left leg. That left leg can get around the corner. She can step into the middle with the right leg, and then the left leg can step around that corner, and she'll be able to drop in. Let's see. She's trying to get around that corner. Sometimes that right foot can disrupt there, that outside trip, and then good around that left side. And then you just got to sit like a chair. Sit down in a chair, and over they go.
Good stoppage by the referee. They almost took out one of our cameramen or camerawoman, but good reset too. Oh, there it is. Amy with the beautiful guard pull to butterfly sweep. Sumigaeshi hook sweep, whatever you want to call it. It was effective.
That was textbook.
Yes. It was beautiful right there. An excellent, that's the way a guard pull should be. Guard pulling into,
right into
something.
Sweep, yeah.
And she used that very productively.
You can't just pull butterfly guard and chill. This isn't Netflix. You got to sweep. You like that one, eh, Chase?
Look at that, around the corner. Ooh,
Rafaela, oh, beautiful counter by Amy Campo.
And Amy Campo is taking it to
Yes.
Rafaela Guedes out there.
Big Uchimata counter.
All right, restart to the action here. Man, this is I called it a scrap before, and that's exactly what it's turned out to be. The gameness of Amy Campo is to be respected. Win, lose, or draw, she's had an awesome campaign in this ADCC. Her style of fighting is just exactly what we want to see. Rafaela as well. Just the next level in submission fighting. Good at all aspects. Takedowns, submissions, passing, sweeps.
Gotta watch the arm drag now. There is
nice
arm drag.
sweep attempt. Kind of Duarte telling Rafaela to break the posture of Amy Campo by pulling the head. Got her right leg laced in, but just realized Rafaela's right knee is pretty taped up. Not sure if that's affecting her performance or not. I'll say it again, Sean Williams. If you got an injury, you got to tape both limbs.
That's
left
right.
and right.
Disguise it.
Keep them guessing.
Well, maybe her left one is the one that's.
Amy Campo's like, yeah, your left knee is swollen, but your right one's got all these bandages.
Yeah.
What do I do here?
Amy's got to watch her weight onto Rafaela. If Rafaela moves hard to her right, she get off balance, but no, not now. Change now.
Presta atenção, falta 50 segundos. Ela vai soltar a blitz. Ela vai soltar a blitz quando virar 10. Ela vai soltar a blitz quando virar 10. Atenção, tá? Quebra essa pegada da mão. Quebra a pegada da mão. Quando você fechar.
$10 minutes, 30 seconds left in this match. Rafaela Guedes from Atos Jiu-Jitsu against Amy Campo from Team Zenith.
Amy leading with this knee in the middle. She can weave the legs with the left arm if she wants. She could start to walk towards this left side as well. She tries to power through there.
Oh, nice tip attempt there by Rafaela.
Yeah, we are in points now as well, so.
Rafaela's got to watch that sit by Amy for a potential sweep again.
Yeah, she got a full body lock here now. So again, trying to get outside this left side. Just let it go. You're right, that was a beautiful move earlier, so. She could try Ukewaza or that lateral drop as well. And that would be this very similar look. There's the lateral drop from Rafaela.
Uh-oh. That did not go how Amy Campo would have liked. That's going to be 2 points there for Rafaela Guedes. Bye.
Rafaela Guedes up 2-0 on Amy Campos. Oh, is that a little?
No, she got.
Is that a little Williams guard I just saw there for a sec?
She got to win the arm pummel first. She's got to get the arm around her hip, and then she can do that, and then it leads to a lot of good stuff. Yeah, it's close.
I heard you're familiar with that position there, Sean Williams.
I might know a thing or two from there. She's doing, she's right there, right? She's got to pummel up through the middle. So right now she's been trying to take the wrist down to the hip, which is fine. But if she could pummel up through the middle or use a sort of a reverse Kimura breakdown, it'll put the arm again where she wants it to be. If that's something that she really likes. She's elected to go as an underhook, but.
Oh, nice armbar attempt there. Rafaela slipping out, now trying to pass, standing here. Guedes having none of that. Foot stomp, pass attempt. I don't know if there was a pass attempt, but it was definitely a foot stomp. Oh. The thing is, in this position, Guedes is sort of safe because even if she's penalized, unless Amy scores, it won't matter. They're not going to disqualify her for penalties like that, for stalling, right? They will never, they won't DQ you. It's not like the IBJJF or other organizations where it accumulates and then they'll disqualify you. So what that means is it could force Amy Campo to get a little desperate and open up and try something. And that could be where Rafaela passes or where she catches Rafaela. So no risk, no reward for Amy Campo.
Pé rápido. Entre o joelho. Boa. Muito bom. Ô, Rafa, mas eu quero que você abra e faz postura. Rápido. Continua lutando, vambora. Ativa, Rafa. 50. Não vamos dar sorte de fazer agora. Pra fazer acontecer. É o último 6 do dia. Levanta. Vambora, para não. Entra o joelho, entra o joelho, entra o joelho. Levanta e fica em pé.
I hear Rafaela's corner telling her to stand up when you can, stand up when you want to, but just watch the arms.
Now Campo has a better dragging grip on that arm. See if she can start to drag it across.
Rafaela, levanta. Vai. Entra o ombro.
Amy Campo really needs to pull. If she does want to get that arm by the hip, she needs to pummel up through the crook of the elbow there.
Yeah.
Hold the shin, pummel up through the crook of the elbow to really put her arm over there, isolated by the hip. Because Rafaela is doing a really good job of keeping her arms. There she got on the left side. Now she's got that position that she could go after that. But see how she's sneaking the arms inside the hip? Very good by Guedes.
5 minutes, 30 seconds left. Guedes on top. Little crossface there.
Não deixa fechar, Rafa. Cuidado com o gancho. Cuidado com o gancho. Vamos desconectar dela. Bora desconectar aí.
Got to be careful there. She's going to get elevated. Yep. Amy Campo with the sweep on Rafaela Guedes to the back. Going for the hooks is Amy Campo.
Trying to shove that right foot through.
Two beautiful sweeps. Nice elevation. Beautiful timing. No score here because of the turtling that Rafaela did. So she didn't get her butt to the back and wasn't able to control for 3 seconds. But she's in a great position.
One hook has slid in there.
Yep.
Lots of time to go here, Ricardo.
Absolutely. So impressed with Amy Campo today. She had an amazing campaign at the West Coast Trials. I believe she hit a knee bar in the finals to win. And she's just been looking awesome. Oh, she almost got that left hook in. She's looking for it. Rafaela's defending. And Rafaela's got to be careful, even though she's defending with her left arm. She could get that arm trapped.
Yeah.
It could end up costing her right arm as a consequence if Amy Campo falls off to the sides and attacks it. You hear Kaynan Duarte saying, just don't let her get that hook in. Don't let her get her that hook in. Three minutes, 30 seconds left in this match. Guedes still up by 2 points, even though Amy Campos has full control of the back. She has not scored yet. She's trying to, I mean, at this point, Sean Williams, would it be smart for her to change the strategy here? Maybe fall off to the side and looking for a power Nelson.
Yeah, she's got a power.
Give me some wrestling. Give me some wrestling terms here,
she's got a power half now, and that could help turn her to her side, and that would be a big deal. The way that Rafaela has that, she can also try to pull that wrist behind her back. She's going to lose this position, but it also might help her break her down to the side. The underhooks that she has is very good to keep her on the back, but it can't threaten the neck. But again, good to keep her on the back.
2 minutes, 30 seconds left in this match. Rafaela Guedes still stuck on the bottom there.
Campos needs to drive a little bit more forward. She's not really having much weight coming down into the head to Guedes, so it's probably not that uncomfortable what's going on right now. If she can get some drive into the head and some downward pressure, it'll make it a little bit more uncomfortable for this turtle position. There's all kinds of things you can do. I mean, you can do an Almeida guillotine here, which is like her right arm goes around the head, and it's where that Katagatami can do all kinds of stuff from this position. But do you want to take those risks? That Almeida, I call it the Almeida guillotine, where it's that side Katagatami, the back Katagatami. That one can get to the back with that one. So that's also a very creative way to deal with a very tight turtle position. Campo might be feeding their left hand through the neck. Nope.
What I noticed Campo was trying to do with her left foot was hook behind Rafaela's left foot to stretch her leg. Campo now breaks it down. Can't get the hook in. 1 minute left. Still no points for Amy Campo. If she doesn't secure this, that positioning was for nothing. She's got to do something here. At this point, Sean Williams, bring your right arm over the head of Rafaela Guedes and go for a guillotine.
Guillotine. You can also do the freestyle guillotine, which is known as a twister. And you can take your right arm through that gap. But again, you're gonna. So her right arm to go through that.
Left foot in. Left foot in.
She's trying. She's
no
trying
control.
to dig it in
It's got to be past the hips. Is it in, Chase Smith? I can't see from this angle, Chase Smith.
It looks close.
And she's got the back. The hooks are in.
Oh, it's in now.
She's got the 3 points.
Amy Campos, 18 seconds left.
And going after the arm.
Oh my gosh, Amy Campos has done it. Amy Campos is your 2022 ADCC World Champion. What a match.
And now, your new 60-kilo ADCC gold medal champion, Amy Campo.
A truly awesome finish. Come from behind victory, down on points. Scores the points in the final seconds of the match.
I'm here with your winner, Amy Campo. That's okay. You're a pretty new black belt. This was your first time here at ADCC. You took out Gabi Garcia, you took out Javier Guedes. Talk about your performance.
I feel like performance is okay. It's the preparation, the waiting for 10 years, the training day in and day out that has you killed. This should be easy when you get in here. This should be where you play smart. And I think I died in training for sure.
I know that jiu-jitsu has been an amazing outlet for you. What does this mean for you to win this gold medal for yourself, your family, and your team and your coach?
My mission with jiu-jitsu was to see what I could become. Was to make something of myself, of my character, to have something I could put my name to, put my energy to. So I wasn't wasting my time doing other things that weren't productive. This win, to me, means I was able to come to the highest level. And that means that my team, I've trained with one team. These 9.5 years I've trained, one team only. I take a lot of pride in them being by my side the entire time. I'm teaching them so they can come up with me. Because that's what a family is.
Amy, you've been collecting a lot of medals over the course of your career. You're now an ADCC World Champion. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
What a beautiful speech there by Amy Campo. Just a true inspiration. You know, that's what champions are supposed to be like. Just inspiring other athletes, inspiring other competitors. Just an awesome performance. Congratulations, Amy Campo of Team Zenith and the US of A. We're going to take a look at the replay coming up shortly. Don't forget, we have the Absolute Division coming up soon. I just got a sneak peek of it, and it's looking hot. All right, let's take a look at the replay. Sean Williams, talk us through it.
There's that big pick up and slam. Here's our sitting Sumigaeshi. That was just beautiful. Well done. Probably a big surprise to Rafaela Guedes. There's a Sumigaeshi late in the contest, but was able to turtle and then finally hooks in right at the last, in the last 20 seconds. She scored her points to take that take that title. Again, the patience and just the technical abilities to take advantage when she needed to, score when she needed to, put Campo as your champion.
And, you know, newcomer, new black belt, but showed a lot of experience, showed a lot of patience, as you said, Sean Williams, and fought a very, very tough competitor, was able to get the victory. Guys, we're gonna take a quick break. Coming up, we have the battle of David versus Goliath in the absolute division. Just hang on, because this absolute bracket is stacked full of killers. Stay tuned, guys. We'll be back with more action here from the 2022 ADCC World Championship live from Las Vegas on FloGrappling. We'll be back shortly, guys.
The Tezos blockchain is designed to be different.